Hello, welcome to my channel. Happy Monday. We're looking at their feelings and their actions this week for you, all signs tarot. Going to look at Aries through Pisces. If you're new to my channel, this happens all the time because I am just all over the place. And if you're an OG, you expect it. All right. So Aries through Pisces, and for each zodiac sign, I look at Aries through Pisces as well. So I will pull a card to see what their feelings and actions are for you this week. So stay tuned, hang in there. Make sure to say happy birthday to Cancer. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend, the solstice. I will announce the winner of Happy Birthday Gemini this week some point, but now you can say happy birthday to Cancer under the video, and you could be entered in to win a personal reading. I've been doing this. I do this every month. Every month, you always have an opportunity. Hello, everybody. Make sure you're coming in, saying hi. We have an awesome group. We have an awesome community on this channel. We have some really OG gangsters in here, tarot gangsters, and tell me where you're from, who you're watching, who you're cross-watching. Hello, Mo, Lori, Angel, Romy, what's up? And you had a great weekend. I had a great weekend, too. I've been getting to the water. We're in Florida, so I've been getting to the water before it rains. Hello, Go-Go Dancer, what's up? Cancer first. I should, huh? I should do that. But, if I start that now, I'll confuse everybody. I've thought about doing that. I've done it in the past where I've done the birthday first, and I think it takes the rhythm out. I'll have to ponder on that one. All right. But I do love you, Cancer. You know I do, and you're not that far. All right. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe. All right, you know it helps my channel grow. I just hit 50K and I'm looking to hit 60 next. All right, that'd be awesome. A lot of you have been here with me since day one, that is just amazing. All right, we're going to start. I'm going to dive deep today. I'm in one of those moods, I think. Remember, I'm going live. So if the timestamps aren't up yet or the subtitles aren't on yet, there's nothing I can do until the live stream is done. All right, so patience. But if you hang out with me, you could see it right firsthand. All right, so let's dive. Let's go. We're looking at inside their heart, their feelings and actions for you this week. So Aries time. Aries. I have lots and lots and lots of Aries love on this channel. All right, Five of Swords, bottom of the deck. So I'm going to pull out the 7 cards first. So this is them. This is them on the outside, thinking they're real, being real with you. All right, what's going on deep? They got something to tell you that's real. They want to get something off their chest. All right, what triggers them and, about this situation is the Chariot card. About you. So this is kind of how they're viewing you as well. All right. And their fear, the Death card, man, this is somebody that does not want this to end. That's for sure. They're afraid that maybe this was the last time, the last straw. I don't know, Aries. Did they push things too far? They are showing up as the Justice card. Could be a Libra energy. I do see Cancer energy here too, and Scorpio energy. But it's like they're really, holding back the truth here. Did I push things too far? Did I not speak soon enough to my Aries? Was I not being real enough, or was I being too real? And let me stop there for a second. Was I being too real? Really? Was I thinking I was telling you exactly how I felt because in the moment I was being triggered? I thought I wanted to move on. I thought I wanted things to move quicker. I thought I wanted things to move forward. Things just kind of got out of hand a little bit. And I said something that maybe I'm starting to doubt that I should have said something. I wasn't really feeling that way. It could have been just a momentary, in my feelings for the moment, thinking this was it. And then boom. So it can go either way. It can be like maybe I spoke too soon, or so let's see how this plays out. What do they really wish for? And I'll clarify these. I got the 8 of Pentacles. So this is somebody here that has a connection with you, and feels like it can work, right? Wants it to work with you, wants something to work. And maybe, things were going just a little bit too fast. The energy was picking up too quickly between the two of you. And under pressure, it feels like maybe there was some pressure. But I will say, with all this major arcana showing up in your reading right away, that nothing happens. It happened for a reason. All right. So there was a test here. There was some sort of test in this relationship that was happening. So what's their next action towards you, which will be the Three of Cups? And what does Spirit want you to know about this relationship? And we've got the Hermit card. All right. So the Hermit card can give me two ways here. It's major arcana, and we're seeing the conflict here, and we're seeing Five of Cups and Five of Coins at the bottom of the deck. So this is a challenge for this person. It's not feeling too good. It's something's, I'm pouting about, we're not getting along, or we didn't see eye to eye, or I said something that I just now wish I didn't say. And the Four of Coins here too. It's in the Knight of Wands is underneath that. So I know I'm digging a little bit deeper here before we get in, but this is telling me here too that you have a grip on me, Aries. We've built something together. We've come this far, the Four of Coins. It's just that we're up against some sort of challenge, you and I, about either, I feel bad for the way I put things. I feel bad for the way I said it. And the Five of Swords, I feel like this person just maybe didn't want to be called out, or wasn't sure what they wanted to say in the minute, and just said anything, just, maybe to be right, or maybe they were thinking they were certain about it. But we're seeing already that, this was not the case. The Three of Cups, I really enjoy your company. I love being around you. The Hermit card can tell me that this is a strong soul link. This relationship is definitely meant to teach you some lessons. All relationships basically are, but this is a long one. This one feels like it's either been a long journey or a welcome to the journey. Welcome to the road ahead, because obviously there's something about the two of you that you don't want to let go of each other, and to the point where somebody feels like they may have cut things too short. They may have, their biggest fear here is the Death card, which is, I don't want it to end. I don't want this to be over. I don't want this to be the way Aries feels about me, or Aries thinks I really feel. And let me get a couple more cards about how they feel about you, but also what's really influencing this connection, and how long, if this is a process, how long is this going to take before somebody decides, to be real with you? Because the Justice and the Ace of Swords tells me this is a contract that you guys signed, and you said, hey, we need to meet up here, and we need to figure this shit out at this point in time before we move forward. You're that important to me. And I am getting a messenger of good news. This could be somebody that is very artistic. Very artistic. Let's not be funny today. And, just somebody who's very smart, somebody who likes to outsmart things, somebody who likes to be right all the time. And they also may be a very strong person, so they're not quick to admit that they're wrong about something. So that's where I feel like could be a lesson for your person, not this, obviously everybody can have a lesson in things, but this is more about your person being real with their feelings, being real with them when they speak, being authentic when they speak, and not taking you for granted. All right. Because again, with the Death card being here, what their biggest fear is that they really did push you with this Five of Swords being the overall energy. This can tell me that somebody will, defend themselves no matter what. They will find a lie to a lie to a lie to another lie. They will wait for the right moment to be like, see, I told you. They'll wait for something to happen so they can make themselves feel validated for something they said or did. All right, because they don't want to be wrong. They don't want to be caught in a lie. They don't want to be, they don't want to admit that they made a mistake. This is somebody that values their own opinion. All right, so what is the influence maybe over this reading right now before I clarify their feelings about connecting with you this week? Because we are seeing the Three of Cups here, and somebody who feels loyal to you. This is somebody that on some level, whether they show it or not, feels pretty loyal. Now you have square energy, Aries, and I will tell you that that makes a lot of sense to me right now. I'm not, it just, trust me, the square with your energy, there's some restrictions and there's some obstacles, and your person is under a lot of pressure right now. Now, there could have been a power struggle between the two of you. You knew this person was not being 100% real. You were trying to call them out, and you were demanding authenticity with this person. It's time, right? The Ace of Swords is here. Cut through the bullshit, And it feels like this person knows you can see their truth, knows you can see right through them. But why would I lie to you? Sometimes people, like I said, just under pressure, they say the first thing that comes to their mind, just to avoid conflict. And that's what I feel like your person just tries to avoid, conflict with you. Now, there is resistance here, but the motivation of your reading this week is telling me that your person is terrified that they could have, said something to you, acted a certain way, this injustice here, or was trying to pretend like they were being real with you about something, but they were not being real. And the Death card says, I'm afraid I ruined it. I'm afraid that Aries is really, whether you show it or not, can you honestly deep within forget what has happened? And that can be different for each and every one of you. So we have the Virgo energy here too. All right, so let's see, what they truly feel. Because we got the Ace of Swords here, and we got the Hierophant showing up. We have Taurus energy, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So the problem always seems to be in these tarot readings, and, it's a collective, that's why you guys are here. You're dealing with people who struggle with commitments, It's, I want you in my life. I'm attracted to you. We know we're connected. We know we feel this passion for one another. We have a good time when we're together. We love talking to each other. So it's, what's the problem? What's the problem? It's either somebody's in a commitment or your person is afraid of commitment. I see the Justice card and the Hierophant here. All right. And I also see the Hermit card, which says you could be dealing with somebody who has been down this road before and is afraid to get tangled up in it again. All right. It's like, I've told you I've told you. I've told you this. So we can deny it because we have all these feelings or these 5D spiritual, assumptions and all these other things and interpretations. And we can say, but we have a connection and I know they're not being real with me. I know they want to be with me. But the 3D reality still says, I struggle with, commitments. You may want something. You may value a commitment right now. And this person is saying, I want to be independent. I want to be solo. I want to be by myself, for the most part, because I've been entangled before. I've been in a relationship before that I struggled with, and I just don't want that to happen right away. Now, they are not being real with you. They may have said something to you like, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be in a commitment. And the struggle is real with you because you're like, well, why do you keep showing up in my life? Why do you show up as the Three of Cups? You love my attention. You love being around me. You give me feelings, and you enjoy my company, and you say things that can be misleading. It's because they don't want to make the decision yet, but they don't want to lose you either. All right. So, and if they have the Two of Pentacles, they have the Hierophant. This says that they're juggling a decision of, do I want to be in a commitment with Aries, or do I have to choose between another commitment and my Aries in order for me to have Aries in my life? Now, what I'm seeing is the Eight of Pentacles. This person is very committed to you, very loyal to you, all right, and wants to see, it looks as though, wants to say something to you. And I'm getting the Five of Cups again. So it looks like I pushed it too far with you, Aries. I may have abandoned you. I may have walked away and said, I don't want this, because I wanted to avoid any kind of realness with you, any kind of commitment with you. But it's not, now I'm feeling it, and I'm feeling sad and regretful, because I can't have you in my life, but I can't have you not in my life at the same time. So this is where the square is coming in. And this is where, Aries, what I can say is this could be a temporary restriction. With this square energy that's going on, this too shall pass, which means that you may be trying to battle with all these fives showing up in your reading. You may be trying to get your person to adjust for you, to prematurely commit to you, because you're feeling some sort of restriction, and it might be stressing you out that you don't have what you want right now. All right. But in the energy that's showing up on the table is saying that this is bigger than you. There's more major arcana here, which is saying the energy around us, the collective energy, is creating some restrictions. Whereas if, patience and temporary, as this too shall pass, this may turn out better in your favor than you can imagine. It's just right now, it's like you're trying to push a boulder up a mountain right now with this energy that's going on, and maybe wanting somebody to make a decision before they're ready to, which is creating them moving backwards, which is, avoiding conflict with you. I am getting a King of Pentacles, so I'm getting a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for you. I'm seeing that this is somebody that's very stable. This is somebody that has taken time to really see a future with you. This is somebody who's thought about what it would look like. I care about you, Aries. Eight of Pentacles. I care about this commitment. I just feel bad that I can't give you exactly what you want. And now I feel even worse that I lied to you about my true feelings for you. All right. So their next actions towards you is the Three of Cups, and I get the Two of Cups. So I am seeing somebody here who really wants to apologize or talk to you or open up communications this week, just so that you guys can connect again. This is clearly somebody who's invested, they're emotionally invested in you. They have deep feelings for you, but we are seeing too, I want to step back here, before we regret anything going forward. I don't want to fight anymore about the situation. I don't want to argue about it. I don't want to lose you either. So can we just kind of connect here, compromise this week? So this week could be all about compromising, and figuring out the details later. And later, we do this weekly, but this feels like this square energy right now is really causing some problems for you and this person. I have the Two of Wands here too. So we are seeing twos, and we're seeing aces, and the Three of Cups. So you are seeing the beginning of a new phase happening here between you and the person on your mind. All right. This is a lot of, divine is at play here. So it's going to be ultimate, letting go here and letting the divine do its thing. If this person is meant to be in your life, they will not be going anywhere, especially right now with all this guilt or conflict that they're dealing with, in fear that you are going to leave, or they might lose you. They may have made the wrong choice and could lose you. So I am seeing a lot of earth here for you, Taurus, Virgo, especially, and Capricorn. And I'm seeing Cancer, Scorpio, and I'm seeing Libra energy. And I do see a message of good news coming your way. All right. So we're seeing making peace, and we're seeing this Justice card. All right. So somebody who wants to make peace with the current situation that you are in. All right. It doesn't feel comfortable to this person that you guys are kind of at odds. All right. And yet they still might not know what to do. But at the same time, they're not looking to lose you either. All right. So let's see. Let me see. I'm going to do the truth cards, their feelings for you today, because these could get long. we're in rainy season here, guys. And hello. And so I get nervous around this time, especially because I'm close to the coast, and it could start thundering. I could lose internet, and I know a lot of you are so dedicated to this channel. And when that happens, it's like usually it'll happen right when you don't want it to happen. That my internet could glitch, and I apologize. If anything does happen, I'll try and come back on, restart it, and so forth, or make it up to you. All right, Aries. We have, I can still see you standing there. So obviously somebody tried to say something or do something or cut something off prematurely with you, and they cannot get you out of their mind. Another Aries. So remember, the reading says their next actions towards you. This is what they're feeling. All right, I can't get you out of my mind. Taurus, I know you don't feel the same anymore. So Taurus really feels like you're walking away, or they're starting to feel you pull your energy away. Gemini, they're recovering, they're holding back, they are feeling they're feeling sad, the Five of Cups, all right? So it's like I'm trying to get over what just happened, and, I do feel like you guys will reconcile here. They miss you. Cancer, I lied to you, and I'm sorry. Leo, I do love you, and you know it. Virgo, I never want to feel that way again. So I feel an instant apology from a Virgo. And it's like, I don't like being away from you. I don't like saying the things I said to you. I don't like making you feel the way I did. Libra, we have I admire you. So I admire your strength. I admire Libra is like, you don't realize, because Libra was the justice card right away. Libra is like, you have no idea what I really think about you. I mean, I admire you for your strength, for your character, and all the bullshit that I might put you through, right? If I have, right? But they got their eye on you. Scorpio, I still have feelings for you, and you know it. Sagittarius, I feel so happy when I'm with you. Capricorn, I wish we could go back to the way things were. Aquarius, I need security. All right. So Aquarius might be running back to another situation because it's safer. Pisces, I fantasize about you. And I don't want to know, which gives me this feeling is like, I really don't want to know if you're with somebody else, or if you're leaving me, or if you're done with me. That death card. All right, Taurus. Don't forget, we're saying happy birthday to Cancer now. So, got to get in there and under the comments and say happy birthday. All right, listening while you're at work. I love the dedication. All right, let's see. Taurus, how are they really feeling about you? Yes, we have storms all week, and although I love the rainy season, it doesn't work well for me online. All right, Taurus. Let's pull some cards. Let's get into this with Taurus. We love our Tauruses here on this channel. We all know. We all give you hell. We all call you bullshit. We have a lot of cross watchers for you Tauruses. So all you Tauruses in here that are here for somebody else, well, you got people that you know would love you already. Why don't you hook up and hang out? We got love connection here on Frankie's Tarot. All right. Three of Swords. What's going on again? Am I picking up on these energies today? How was everybody's weekend? All right, we got the Three of Cups showing up, and we got the Knight of Coins. All right, so this is their deeper feelings, and this is what they show you, Three of Cups. So you've got to know that this person cares about you. The Knight of Coins. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn too. The trigger, though, Three of Pentacles. All right, so whether it's resources, money, you guys don't have things in common. Maybe you guys bump heads a little bit. You got the threes here, which tells me that you're working through the love challenges, the growing pains, all right, of a relationship. Even if this is a newer relationship or an older relationship, it doesn't matter. tells me here that your person may over worry, over analyze everything. I know that's cliche for the Knight of Pentacles, but it's the truth. It's somebody who's just cautious and does not shut their head off. You know, you can figure out one problem for them and they find another. And it's like they can make themselves even sick over worrying about every little thing. All right. And maybe they have every right. All right. Let's send some love to your person because maybe they're working their ass off. Maybe they're having a hard time in life. Who knows? Right. But they do pay attention and they can be super judgy over every little thing. If something's wrong, you know, it's like, but, you know, I mean, look, this is Virgo energy and I'm a Virgo rising. So I'm sending love to your person, even if they're not a Virgo. Seems like though they really care about you and you guys will figure it out. It's some growing pains. Whether or not you want to wring this person's head, neck, whatever, you know, you'll figure it out. That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm seeing. Their fear though, the Tower card. Oh, I know some of my Tauruses right now that just kind of puckered, you know, because you've been getting this Tower card all week long. The Tower card can be instability. That's it. You know, like there's a shakeup in your life. There's a move. They could be simply moving, literally moving, right? Or things are uncomfortable right now because there's a lot happening in the dynamic. All right. There's unexpected job change, unexpected addition to the family, unexpected drama. You know, maybe some in-laws, you know, just called you up and said we have to come live with you for a little bit, right? Maybe something like that, and you know, who knows what the heck's going on? But your person is just like they don't like the unexpected. Your person just doesn't like a lot of drama. And this is this energy here, the Knight of Pentacles. They do not like a lot of drama. All right. So let's see. What do they want though? They definitely want things to even itself out. You got a lot of Pentacles showing up here. 6 of Pentacles. All right. What are they going to do this week? The Strength card. Try and keep their shit together. Make amends with you. And, you know, the spiritual energy between the two of you, the 5 of Wands. All right. And the 3 of Wands. So, you know, guys, I'm sorry, but you guys give each other a headache. You guys cause a lot of drama. You guys have power struggle. All right. So there's challenges here in this relationship. And there's love, though. This person has love for you. All right. You guys seem to get along on the surface. You seem to, you know, find a way, you know, and find a way to work things out. You know, if this is a newer relationship and you just started dating, this tells me right away that this person gets, you know, gets super hyper vigilant, especially with anything new in their life, right? And that could be what's happening here with you and your person. 6 of Coins, though, is what they long for. This person is looking for the right person. This person is looking for just some stability. This is what these 2 cards tell me. It's like, I just want things to be, you know, I don't want this person doesn't want anything to shake up their world, their bubble. They just like things to be the way they are and move at a pace. But if you move at this pace all the time, you're never going to get anything really accomplished, really done. And this is where, you know, you're just dealing with a little bit of chaos right now and some challenges within a relationship. Now, your person may be dealing with something that, you know, maybe they're dealing with first of all, this is what they fear, all right, is the Tower card. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose, you know, the situation. They don't want to lose this opportunity. There's too many cards here that are telling me that this person here likes having your company, likes to be around you, and really sees more than just friends here. All right, this is definitely, you're my kind. You're somebody that I really can. I mean, they wouldn't be paying this much attention to you if you weren't one of their kind. All right, they wouldn't be thinking about you this much if you were one of their kind. But this card here, though, the way they see you, right, and also what triggers them can be that sometimes you guys just clash, all right, with the 5 of Wands. There can be some stubborn energy here, All right. There can be, sometimes, maybe you think everything's going to work out, everything's going to be fine, everything's going to be chill, and Taurus is like, ironically, in this reading, I'm not picking up on you being stubborn. All right. I'm picking up on your person being stubborn. So, some of you that always get, pinned for, the stubborn Taurus, this isn't your reading, because this seems to me like, and this has been happening all week, like you are the one that's kind of like, look, I'm going to find a way. We're going to figure this out, whatever this Tower card is, where we're going to work on things, all right? But your person here is nervous, I can't use a name, but is nervous, right? Nervous about the outcome. They need to know how everything's going to be. They need to plan everything. They need to be proactive. They just, it's like, it feels to me like maybe you want to wring this person's neck and tell them, cut the shit, but I don't know. So we're going to have to dive in a little bit. All right, let's see how else they feel about you. Right now, I can see some conflict going on between the two of you, but this person's your karma. You guys are triggering each other. It's a challenge. And I'm seeing, I just saw with Aries too. I feel like in my readings today, I'm picking up this challenge energy, this tension energy. Now with the fives, this can tell me, I know, this is telling me that we can either fight this through and we can continue to fight, but we may end up creating, more drama than necessary, especially that you have this Tower poking in on your reading. This is saying if we keep trying to fight this, we're going to create, a mess. But the thing is that there's still a foundation here. I can see it. All right, but we're going to create maybe unnecessary drama. We could avoid some of this chaos here, or we can, throw in the towel and just see, because I feel like it's going to work out for you, Taurus. And it's just about being chill here for the moment. I'm just going to keep it real right there. It's just Taurus, being the chill one. This week, it looks as though your person's going to get their shit together, though, if they are losing their shit over something. The Strength card is telling me pulling it together. It seems like this bond, whatever you're going through, this is a message for someone. Whatever you're going through, it's going to make you so strong on the other side. And you guys are going, right? But it's the truth. With the Strength card here and the Tower card here, it feels like if you can pull this one through, this bond is going to be stronger on the other side. But you guys are definitely being tested this week when it comes to restraint. Like, I don't know what you need to do. Go out and graze in the pasture for the week and let your person go through their shit. And then come back around and be like, all right, I told you so. That's what it's going to be. A spiritual awakening. You got a fixed energy, fixed star energy. You got Sirius. You've got healing from the Ascended Masters and spiritual awakening. And this can be the Tower card too. So your person may be going through some reality check this week. Let's put it that way. It's like life's not always going to be the same. Things are not always going to be perfect. Things are not always going to work the way we want them to work. And this seems to be, I'm picking up a lesson for your person too, on trust. And there's something about you that they feel comfortable around, they feel drawn to, and there's something about this situation that is going to get them to trust in the relationship. And like I said, it's just going to bring them closer to you, whatever it is you guys are going through. And I'm seeing this new moon energy for you as well. We have the new moon in Cancer coming up, and this could be a time for new beginnings for you. So from this point to the new moon, there could be a lot of changes when it comes to this relationship. Now, the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords is showing up, and I have the Queen of Swords underneath. And so I am seeing an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini too as well for you. And it seems like your person has a hard time making a decision. It seems like they flip-flop back and forth. Like one minute they might be okay about a situation, and then the next minute they're fearful. They're terrified. What if this? What if that? Blah, 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 blah. And also I get internally, your person's afraid to be disappointed, but life is life and your person's got to step up. All right. They don't want to be disappointed, and they don't want to disappoint you either. And I do have the Ace of Swords and I have the Four of Swords. So basically, all I'm seeing here is your person needs a good night's sleep, relax, a chill pill. Everything will be fine. So what I'm seeing is don't get triggered by your person this week. You may overreact to your person because they're hyper vigilant. They may react to every little thing. They may push your buttons. All right, they may push your buttons. So let's clarify their feelings for you. All right, so it feels like I'm coming in to kind of be the mediator today with some of you that might be triggered by your person. Yes. Tower. To me, this is a new energy coming in. Now, somebody's got their eye on you, Taurus. And maybe I even get a little bit from this card, like, even more focused on you than ever before. All right. And it could be because your person's going through a lot of stress. And who do we go to when we're under stress? We go to and we cling to the people that we care about the most. All right. We think about the people we care about the most too when we're under a lot of stress. All right. So we are seeing that your person is definitely hyper focused on you, maybe something you said to them or something you're doing. Now I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune here showing up. So we do see your person coming back around, and we're getting the Nine of Cups, the way they feel about you. Obviously, I have a good time with you. I have a lot of fun when I'm with you. I love being around you. I love talking to you. The Three of Cups, I think we have a lot in common for the most part. And I do, maybe this person needs to remember how you get along when you are together. Because right now this Tower card can shake up anybody. And this is their fear. All right, this is what's going on with them. They're challenged too. So if they are in the middle of a tower or you guys are broken up, they're obviously just seeing things, analyzing every single thing, and their mind's all over the place with all those swords. I do feel like somebody misses you with this Three of Swords. It's like if you are separated, this is not feeling good to them, and they want to work something out with you. All right, so let's throw that in there as well. And look at this Strength card coming in twice. So your message here is whatever you and this person are going through, I'm going to say it again. All right, I feel like it's a very complicated situation I'm picking up on, and I'm avoiding going down any dramatic, because if I get too narrow, it won't resonate. All right. But what I'm seeing here is somebody's realizing how strong of a bond they have with you. All right. They're realizing, and when you get through this Tower card, they're going to realize even more how strong of a connection this is. All right. They fight you. This person can trigger you a lot too. And they can get very much, 1 minute they're feeling this way, the next minute they're doing this, and it can probably confuse you. But if anything, this person wants to bring peace to the situation, the Six of Pentacles. All right, something's got to give here. I want to work something out. I'm not comfortable in the situation. Now I'm getting karma. So this person's definitely dealing with something they've dealt with before. And maybe this is the time when they have to face their own karma. They face their own choices. They've got to make a choice, and they're being confronted by it. All right. God has spoken. This person really has no choice but to step up and trust. All right. And it looks like this week, it looks as though strengthening the bond, they're pulling their shit together and hopefully, connecting with you. The Nine of Cups is, your wish fulfillment. Your Nine of Cups is you already know this person, and you know what this person wants. If this is a newer relationship, you felt it. All right, so this is why you might be questioning. And I'm showing you that your person here analyzes every little freaking thing that happens. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. You got Leo energy, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. So you definitely and you have Aries here, Scorpio. So you have very strong fixed energy showing up, which is somebody who does not like change. All right. Somebody who does not like change. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. Let's see. All right, time for new beginnings. So you did get the new moon. So let's see. Aries, you inspire me to take action. So you got an Aries who's got you on their mind. I got the Ace of Wands here. So it feels like, you know I'm coming in. You know I'm coming to talk to you. Taurus, I lied to you, all right? So another Taurus here wasn't being authentic about their feelings for you. All right, so you may get an apology there. And also with a Gemini, I'm sorry. So you may reconcile with a Gemini this week. All right, Cancer. Cancer wants to know if you'll make it right. All right. So, and again, it's a general reading. It could be reversed. So take it how you want to. They're your cards. But will you ever make things right? Leo, I don't know how to let you go. All right. So I'm not letting you go. That's for sure. Virgo, I miss being with you. Libra, I do love you. Scorpio, I trusted you, or I'm trusting you. It could be, if it's happening now. So, Sagittarius, I can be by myself with you. I can be myself with you. I can be by myself with you. I can be myself with you. That's Sag. Capricorn, I don't know what to say right now. Aquarius, I never want to feel that way again. All right. So there's that Tower card, that uneasiness. Pisces, I'm not financially stable right now. So Pisces could be losing their job. I don't want to let you go. Or they could be dealing with just a lot of financial issues behind the scenes that you're unaware of. All right, Gemini. Let's see my gems. 42. All right. Don't forget, we're saying happy birthday to Cancer now. Hello, Lisa, Mikey, Tito, Brenda. All right. I forgot to see for Taurus it was a tower, so we didn't really need to. All right, Gemini. Let's see. We'll dive in to see what their feelings are about you this week and any actions, if any, towards you. Justice card coming in. So we have the Six of Wands, the Wheel card. You never know what this one's going to do. Let's see. Oh, you got the Tower card too. Somebody does not like, if you guys have been, if you guys broke up, if you guys are apart or separated for any reason, not liking it. The Hierophant. All right, somebody feeling it. Somebody wants to reach out to you too. It looks like they're about to tell you how they feel this week. You got the Knight of Cups here. You got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, even Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, showing up for signs. All right, 8 of Coins. All right. So you guys both very strongly connected to each other, committed to one another on a deeper level, especially with the Hierophant being here and the Justice card. So welcome. 2 of Wands underneath the Justice card. Somebody feeling like they just can't move without making some sort of peace with you. I got to get something off my chest. Somebody's very attracted to you. You may get a lot of attention. You may be in the spotlight, all right? Or you are trying to get attention. You're, it looks as though you're just kind of doing your thing, rolling with it, going with it. And they may be thinking you're moving on, and it's not sitting with them. It's like they want this opportunity with you. It's this is somebody that's in love with you, falling in love with you. All right, but will they or will they not finally, they keep going back and forth. Do I be real with you? Can I be real with you? This is you triggered them with this Tower card. This is your energy here. So either you walked away, you created, or you broke up with somebody, or you've moved. You've changed. You've changed drastically, and this person is kind of, it's hard for them to move on. But you're looking good. This person this person here is trying to do the same thing as you, trying to act like everything's cool, everything's chill, everything's fine, but they feel like, the two of you met for a reason here, and they are definitely wanting to see where things go. They want to go back to the way it was when you guys were talking. They want to go back to before the Tower moment, right? But, guys, you've got the Wheel, the Tower, the Wisdom card. I mean, the Hierophant and the Justice. This is a soul contract. This ain't going anywhere. Right now, yeah, it might be going around in circles and spinning around, but it's going to keep spinning around until you guys learn what you're meant to learn from one another with this. Somebody feels a destined tie with you. But, on the front, on surface level here, they like your attention. They seem like they're into you. They connect with you. They seem confident. They seem, very proud, very successful person. Could be fire energy too. And, they can be acting like everything's okay. And it almost feels like I don't want to take my chances too. I'm afraid, because the Two of Wands underneath the Justice card is, I'm afraid to, kind of keep going back and forth. This isn't easy for this person to tell you how they feel. But you've got somebody's attention, and they're wanting to get to know you. They're wanting to get started with you again. So if this is a newer relationship, this is somebody here that might be afraid to get, to be embarrassed if you reject them. It could be a friend trying to be more. But if this is a do-over with somebody, this is somebody here that might be coming in just trying to act like everything's cool and just saying, hey, what's up? But it seems like they really want to feel the energy between the two of you and see where things are at, and they want to be real with you and tell you how they feel. Be honest with you and tell you how they feel. But the Two of Wands is giving me an energy of, they go back and forth, like, this Tower moment definitely can shake things up. It's a trigger for them. I don't want to know the truth. I don't want to find out that if I say, look, this is somebody that's very confident. Somebody's got a lot of pride. I don't want to say how I really feel and tell you how much I love you. And then all of a sudden, you're just like, see you later. Are you in another commitment? Right? Have you moved on? Have you changed, what you want? Have you learned your lessons? I don't know. I mean, maybe you've gone through some sort of awakening, your person. You guys triggered each other, but I feel like if you're here, obviously you'd be like, hell yeah, I'll take you back. But somebody wants to express their true feelings towards you. I got Libra energy here. So we're going to clarify, but let's see what else What else is going on here? And then the influence. All right. You know, put an intent into action. I like that. So it's like they have the intent. They want to tell you how they feel, but now it's whether or not, it's kind of risky, whether or not I should take action and tell you. Is it too late? You know, it feels with your person like things are working against them, whether you're in another situation or they are, but it feels like they feel like things are out of their hand. And at one minute they want to tell you, you know, their heart's telling them to tell you how they feel. And then this energy here is saying otherwise. So this is somebody that is very calm and very peaceful, acting very peaceful, acting very like, you know, nonchalant about the situation, acting like they can move on, they can do with or without, right? But really deep within, this is somebody here that you've got them kind of like, I just see the child here. I just feel like somebody inside, you've got them really in their insecurities. And you both are the same way. You're mirroring each other with this. Two very confident people, but nobody wants to be vulnerable. Opening doors to the new dimension of consciousness, resolving conflict. All right, so what's influencing this? And then let's see what let's see if they open up this week. The Knight of Cups is somebody wanting to confess their feelings for you. What's influencing this, Gemini? Sixth house. Virgo energy. This is somebody who works a lot. This is somebody who really cares about their health, work and health, very into fitness, outdoor things. Somebody who seems like they got their shit together. Seems like, this is what they like about you. You guys seem to have a lot in common. Maybe you do things together. You share daily routines. You meet each other. You met each other at the gym. I don't know, things like that. But it's also somebody who's going to be very reserved and be very, very calm and very natural type of energy, who is showing up in your world. And they may show up as the Page of Pentacles, which tells me you can't always know what this person's really feeling. They may come across more as a friend. It could be a coworker. They may come across more like, you know, yeah, I'm interested in you, but really it's somebody here that's in love with you. So let's clarify what they're truly feeling with this Wheel card. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in their hidden feelings? Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords. All right. They don't trust their judgment when it comes to you. And they might even feel like I don't know if there's trust between the two of you, if this has been because of the Tower card. You don't trust this person, or will you ever trust this person? Are they lying to themselves? Is this something that's too good to be true? But this person definitely lying and hiding their feelings for you. So if you guys are talking and the Page of Pentacles, you're sharing, you know, texts, or, you know, they pop up in your world, or they say, hey, what's up? Or, you know, they're showing up for a reason. This isn't because they just want to be friends with you. But why is this Tower card in their memory or trigger? And the Knight of Wands. All right. They may have thought you were playing them, or you're just playing the field, or you're just out for fun. But it seems like you both are wanting commitment with each other on a deeper level. Now, this may have started off as a more of a friend's, a sexual energy, a sexual attraction, but it's turning into love. I've got more feelings than I'm letting on. And I got the Five of Swords. You got this person up in their head. It wasn't supposed to go this way. You know, somebody can't let go of you. Somebody feels defeated. You know, maybe you had some sort of terms where it was supposed to just be some sort of sexual relationship, but it looks like this person wants or wanted more, or didn't realize they wanted more until maybe a breakup happened. And I got the Fool card. So somebody walked away from this connection and now they're regretting it. And it looks like somebody coming back in this week. They're fighting it. They're conflicted. Again, you know, I've got the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups that says, I want to tell you how I feel, but I am conflicted here. It may start off, I'm going to feel this out. This person wants to feel things out and see if you're still interested in them. And I got the Star card. All right, so it does seem as though, and even the Nine of Pentacles is here. 8 and 9 of Pentacles. It looks like taking the next step with somebody this week, Gemini. It looks like somebody may get the courage to reach out to you, to connect with you, and to start to tell you how they feel. But if things go in the right direction, it looks like somebody could tell you how much they love you this week. And the Star card is, you know, things didn't happen the way we wanted it to with this Tower card. But man, I learned my lesson. So it's funny how, you know, divine works. But we're seeing possibly here a Tower moment, a revelation around, you know, something where we thought it was supposed to be a short-lived relationship. Maybe it's turning into something a little bit more. And you might end up in a commitment with this person, right? Depending on how conversation goes this week. At minimal, it looks like I really want to talk to you. At most, I want to tell you I love you. All right, Gemini, that's what I got. All right. Let's see Aries through Pisces. He's got to kick rocks. Oh. I like seeing how triggered you guys get in there. Not really. But sometimes it's just the things you say is funny. All right. So let's see the hidden truth here. All right. Their feelings this week. Who's going to tell you they love you? All right. So Aries wants you to make something right with them. All right. So you may get conversation with an Aries this week. You guys trying to work through some differences. Taurus feels like they can't reach out right now. They want to, but something's holding them back, whether it's another relationship or you're in a relationship. Gemini, I've been struggling without you. Gemini, another Gemini, or Gemini, this is somebody saying, I've been struggling. I cannot deal with not being with you. Cancer, I hope I will see you again sometime. And Leo, I can be myself when I'm with you. So Leo wanting to hang out. Virgo, I fantasize about you all the time. And Libra, I pretend that I don't care, but you know I do. Scorpio, I was careless with you. You might get an apology from them. Sagittarius, I know we have a soul connection. Capricorn, I don't know what to say, but I really want to talk to you. Aquarius, I know I made a mistake. You may get an apology from an Aquarius. Pisces, I have too much to lose. I still have feelings for you. All right, guys, keep it rolling in there. All right, where's my Geminis? Where's my Cancers now? Now we're going into Cancer. We got to keep it rolling. Happy birthday to my Cancers. All right, Cancer, where are you at? Don't forget to say happy birthday to yourself. Tell me your birth date under the video. And you could win a personal reading. It is Cancer time. Birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday. All right, so we're looking at their feelings and actions this week, all right? Most importantly, you know, look at the cards, and if you pull your own cards, see if you get the same cards, you know? All right, let's see. All right, who's lying to you? 6 of Coins. Let's see. 4 of Swords. Somebody lying to you. Somebody's lying to you about what they're doing. They're really home sleeping. All right. The World card. All right. Somebody saw more with you, sees more with you. Being a little lazy. King of Pentacles. What scares this person is the responsibility, stepping up, being responsible for their actions. You make somebody have to show up. But they may be acting like everything's cool on the outside. We got it going on. Everything's fine. Everything's chill. You have somebody who thinks about you all the time, especially when they're just hanging out by themselves and kind of drifting off into space. They think about, you know, how things could have been or where things could possibly go with you. Starting fresh, starting over with somebody like you. But you make somebody have to step up and be responsible, bottom line, you know? It's like, I know if I connect with Cancer, I've got to pay out. I've got to step up and be real and give my all to this. I've got to be responsible. I've got to be very generous with my time. There's got to be a, you know, no gameplay in here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What do they want with you? Knight of Wands. You got Aries, Leo, Sag. Their next actions, 2 of Wands. What's this connection or advice from Spirit? Oh, the Tower card. Damn Tower card. All right, and the King of Cups. So Cancer, I am seeing you show up here. I just pulled 1 card extra for whatever reason. And, you know, somebody finds you maybe holding back a little bit withdrawn. But they know, the thing is this person knows you, knows how you really are, knows how emotional you are, knows how deep you are, and you're being kind of quiet, and might be stressing this person out a little bit. It's actually making them want you more. So just a little bit of a side note there, what I'm seeing in the cards. The Tower card for you is showing up in this position of what kind of relationship this is, the reason you're connected, awakening, karma. You know, you guys met, signed up, and said, crack me open and make me see the truth. So it's not going to be an easy relationship with this person, especially if you found yourself in tarot after meeting this person, or you found yourself researching every YouTube video there is about relationships and karmic connections and soul contracts and will my SP text me, you know, whatever it was. If you found yourself digging down deep into those kind of layers because of this person, and there was strong sexual chemistry between you and this person, that is because you guys both decided to say, meet me on 6th Avenue at this time for, you know, and let's fuck each other's world up. Sorry. Evil laugh there. All right. The goddess of love. There's love in this relationship. This person. And you know what? You got a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles. So it really feels like the two of you have grown a lot or will grow a lot because of this relationship. So, but this person's furious with you too. All right. They might be acting all calm and like nothing's going on. Everything's fine. You got kind of a friends with benefits type attitude over here. This could be somebody that's off playing around, doing their thing. They obviously have a choice this week. It feels as though this week, though, they're kind of going back and forth. You know, they're really at this place where I don't know if this is suiting me any longer. I don't know if I just want to be this this friend buddy anymore with people, or with, you know, there's something about you. Maybe they tried to pull that one with you and you said no way. Because that's how it can start. And then once it gets started, somebody decides to fight it and can be, you know, sort of a player energy, sort of a runner energy. But you leave them alone. You get them thinking, and it looks like they can't get you off their mind. You know, but it looks as though you're dealing with somebody here who either is really aggravated about the situation, about something that's happened between the two of you. There could have been some overreaction, especially with this fire energy. And they might be frustrated, you know, with the way something has turned out. So it feels like they want to connect with you. But you have taken your energy. This person feels your energy is kind of questionable. You know, what are they really thinking? What are they doing? Can you trust them? Or they know you can't. They're starting to think about the consequences here. Can you trust them? So let's see the influence, and then I'll dive into their deeper feelings here. So they're acting like they're, you know, friendly maybe, or they're keeping things kind of cordial. But you have them guessing. So they might be creating their own stories in their head, thinking that you're up to something. And as I said that, I'm getting Mercury energy. So this person's head's all over the place. They're thinking everything, thinking overtime, thinking, you know, maybe I said something. Did I overreact? Did they overreact? Did Cancer, you know, what's going on here? Look, it's a Four of Swords. It's telling me a little bit of space between the two of you. You guys will forget about it again and then start talking. But if you keep, you know, which it doesn't look like you are, it looks like you have no other choice but kind of to back off here a little bit. It's feeling like you got somebody really thinking about something they said. Maybe it's shifting their perspective if they feel like your energy's pulling away. They're figuring out what they did. They're becoming more aware about the connection and the importance of this connection. Maybe they thought it was supposed to be just a short-lived type of sexual relationship, again with this energy here, but I want to give more to it now. Now I'm starting to see that this isn't good enough for me anymore. But the problem lies in, I know that I have to show up here. The fear is, am I responsible enough? Am I going to be able to step up into these shoes and wear this, and be responsible for Cancer? Because you are dealing with a knight. But I'm seeing transformation with this Pluto energy. And, this is also, it can be a Tower energy too. Somebody going through, you never know how long it's going to take somebody to go through their own process. Whatever this process was, it's helped you out. You've got the King of Cups here. So you've all right, if I haven't learned all the lessons by now, I don't know what. I wouldn't want to know any more lessons after becoming the King of Cups. I'd be like, I'm done. I'm done. So it looks like your person's the one now still kind of going through a gestation period here with the Four of Swords. Now, they might be having dreams of you. They might be dreaming about the past with you, even if it was just a week ago. They might be ruminating over something you said, and trying to figure out, how can I make this work for me? Because this is this energy too. All right, I got to figure out some way around this and make myself still look good and seem like everything is still cool between me and Cancer, so that I can communicate and not look like a piece of shit or not look stupid, right? So I am seeing here, you got your person working overtime on, how can I navigate communication with you. But I will say, let's pull some of these cards here before I go any further, because it seems like you got this person a little irritated too. Maybe they didn't want this, but now they're also frustrated because you've become like a story in their life that they can't get rid of, and that's nothing you can do, sorry, I'm just being Cancer. Wheel of Fortune, all right? Like, you came in out of nowhere, and it's like cycle after cycle, though. So they do feel like they're, kind of going around in circles here, and it is frustrating because they are either going around in circles in their head dealing with their own bullshit, or they feel like this relationship keeps going around in circles. And now you've pulled your energy away, but they're still going around. And maybe they thought once you pulled away, they'd stop thinking about this, but that's not the case. The Star card, it just makes me want you more, and that's why they're frustrated. So keep doing what you're doing. I've got the Nine of Cups. This is somebody here that's realizing, all right, I really want to reconnect with Cancer. All right. I may have thought this was supposed to be just, like I said, something fun. Let's have a good time. And then boom, now I'm becoming more aware that that's not the case. All right. That's not the case here. It looks like somebody might be awakening to their own bullshit. You may be calling somebody out on that. That could be what's happening too. So you're kind of just sitting back here watching the show happen. You may have known somebody the way they are, the way they're, and you're a mirror to how this person knows they're not being responsible about something. And especially if they're being like this kind of a energy here, somebody like you is going to mirror back to them when they're not acting right, or they're not stepping up, or they're playing games, They're not in their highest integrity. You're calling them out with just your presence. So their next actions towards you, the Two of Wands this week, and I've got the Lovers card. So you've got somebody going back and forth here, wanting to make a decision on, do I reach out? Do I connect with you this week? So, and I got the Sun card. So it looks like maybe somebody, maybe your birthday is going to trigger somebody. All right. I love when the birthday card comes out on your birthday. You've got somebody that thinks about you, especially at night. It could be dreaming, about you at nighttime. Uh, that card always, for those of you that are into the dreamlands, um, you could be both kind of seeing each other in your dreams again, your subconscious getting the best of you. But the Sun card says this person may reach out or connect with you, maybe around your birthday too, and wish you a happy birthday. It could be their doorway in, trying to step in. And now, if there's another lover involved, this person is showing up here as the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles can be somebody that gives to a connection when they feel like it, or gives it as long as it's fun. And then they could be still doing that. But like I said, you make them see where they need to step up, and they don't like it. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Sag, Leo. You have Aquarius and Gemini. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Drama. Drama. Aries through Pisces. All right, let's see there. Good morning. All right, Cancer. Let's see. Maybe they're trying to hook up with you this week. That could be that too, guys. Flirting with you, sending you a flirty message. I feel so happy with you. Aries, I feel so drawn to you. All right, so an Aries feeling like I want to reach out. There's that Knight of Wands. I want to get something started with you. Taurus, I know we have a soul connection. Gemini, I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you're going through, who you're with, what's going on. They're trying to avoid it. Cancer, leaving you hurt me too. Leo, we are more alike than I admit. Virgo, I have trouble with intimacy. All right, so some of this could be why they're hesitating to reach out to you. All right, and I'm giving you the reason here, because not everybody's going to get that awesome conversation that they're looking for this week. But that's Virgo. Libra, I am recovering. I am trying to figure out what's next. Scorpio, I don't know why this happened. You guys are both kind of clueless to why it happened and why nothing's happening. Sagittarius, I miss hearing your voice. Capricorn, I want to make amends. So this is apology possibly. Aquarius, I want you so badly. There's that Knight. And Pisces, I see life differently now because of you. All right. Happy birthday, Cancer. All right. Where's my lions? Seems a little quiet in there. Spreading some vibes. I like it. Catnip. All right. Hello, my Leos. And Spacey Gracie. All right. Sarah. Fire. I like it. All right. My eyes are burning. I had to shut the light off up here. That's why it's a little bit darker than usual. All All right, Leo. Let's see. We're looking at this week. Io. Kitty cat. All right, let's see. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Energy right out the gate. All right, you think you know the World card. King of Wands. Somebody's deeper feelings. All right. Somebody here might be, still needing closure, or, could feel like things have closed between the two of you with the World card. But you think you know, but you don't know. Because somebody here, it seems like no matter how much you think you know, you don't know how much I think about you. Doesn't matter how far away you are. There's nobody like my Leos. All right. You're showing up right in their deeper feelings position. I've got fire for you. This could be another Leo too. I've got a lot of love for you. All right. You're the center of my world. Let's be dorky. Center of my world. Right? The world revolves around you. Unless somebody's thinking that. You think the world revolves around you, Leo. Well, I guess it does, because somebody over here is saying, yes, I'm coming around again. Coming around. Oh, what's that? Vain song. You're so vain. She wrote it about James Taylor. I know her and I can't think of it. You probably think this song is about you. All right, I'm done. Leo's going, yeah, all right. Hey. I'm just playing. You're so vain. All right. But this person obviously does revolve around you. All right. And their life does revolve around you. It does seem like, but the trigger is they've moved on, or they're acting distant, or there's distance between the two of you. All right. So you may have had to move. Maybe there's some travel or distance for some of you. No matter what, this person still has got you in their heart. Ace of Wands. We like it. Somebody might be coming back around for you, Leo. Knight of Cups. They long to tell you how much they love you. Or they would go any distant to tell you how much they want to be with you. Maybe somebody had to walk away for a minute here and go on a little journey on themselves, or they had to walk away from another situation in order to get things going with you. This could be the timing. All right, somebody here may have taken some time, but now they're trying to close a situation in their life because their heart belongs to you. But have you moved on already? Are you on to somebody else? Have you? Because that's what they're afraid of. Like, it feels like there's like a roll of toilet. It's a marshmallow, but it looks like a roll of toilet paper on this wand. It's like, why are they burning toilet paper? I could go down that alley for a minute here, but I'm not going to do that. All right. So, is something died out, burnt out? You guys, you're burnt out from this person or not interested in this person anymore? their actions towards you this week, it seems like they're still kind of holding back, but they want to, they love you. This person wants to tell you how they feel. Maybe you're not interested in this person anymore. Well, 6 of Coins is the deeper reason you're connected. And also the spiritual message here. Was this person, is it a day late, dollar short? Did you need this person to show you how they felt? Maybe you kind of wasted your time. You hung around, you gave all you could. You were so passionate about this person, and, they weren't giving you all they had. And this is where you have to learn boundaries. It's somebody here, 4 of Pentacles, it's like they hold back. All right. So if you care about me this much and you love me, why are you holding back? Learning their lesson a little late here. You don't know what you got till it's gone type of song here. And I got the Hermit card. It looks like they've had some time to think. But I'm feeling so far that, what their memory of you, the way they view you, the 8 of Cups, is you're finally seeing your own happiness. You're finally seeing, what you want, what you desire. And you might be ignoring this person. That doesn't mean you don't love this person, but you may have given up or started to walk away. And now this person might feel like it's just not the same with you. Let's see what else we get before we clarify it. The energy influence in this reading. Somebody needs closure with you. Somebody's not done with this connection, though. The 4 of Pentacles, they can't let go of it because they need to know. And I've got Mars energy. All right. So it looks like somebody's on a mission. This picture is so wild. Somebody's on a mission. How do I do this now? But it's like, I guess I got to collect the data first and see where Leo's standing before I come in. Not this one. Let's see. You got Blood Moon too. Insight. Somebody trying to figure out what you're up to. You've got somebody, somebody going mad, going crazy, wondering who you're talking to, what you're doing, or where you're going. And maybe you're doing nothing. You're here. All right, let's see. Let's get down to this. All right, so it looks as though this person, the World card, it feels like you think it's over, or you're thinking it's over. Bottom line, you had the Queen of Swords at the bottom of your deck. All right, and you might be thinking that's the best. That might be the best thing, to just let something close. Because this person's giving you kind of cues. The 4 of Pentacles. This person holds on to shit. They hold their heart back, and maybe you've gotten tired of it. Guessing. Waiting for that Ace of Pentacles, the Hanged Man underneath that. Some of you, like, I waited long enough. It does look like, the the fire's burning out quickly now. It might even be frustration for you. This person has, there's like, you tried so much. You thought, it's like you did everything. The Queen of Swords thought about everything, did everything. You've given an offer. And you kind of were left feeling like, they weren't choosing you. Why was it so hard to choose you? Why is it so hard to choose you if this person is, maybe they think you deserve more. All right. They might even think you deserve more. Maybe you're starting to see that there is better out there, that there's more, I am, and, now this person is starting to realize what they had, or this opportunity with you. And because, like, I have a mind that can see every single perspective, and I hate it, especially when I'm doing a reading. But this also says that you might want me now, but is the fire going to die out when you realize that you could have better than me? So somebody could be protecting themselves even though they're very possessive of you. And the more you try to force this, the more this person, pushes back. The more they, it's like, I'm not going to get hurt. This person protecting themselves. I got the High Priestess here, Pisces energy. This person feels like they're doing what's best for themselves. They feel, but really what they're doing is they're choosing out of fear. This person here keeping tabs of whatever you're doing. And like I said, they might be thinking, you might not be, but this person could be thinking that you've chosen to move on. You're talking to other people. They may be afraid that you're not as interested anymore, and you are talking to other people. That's their worst fear. And I got the Page of Pentacles. Are you trying to get to know other people? Do you have other people interested in you? Is there and the more they think this, the more frustrated they get, the more jealous they get. This is a very jealous person. And it's like, I feel bad because this person loves you, in love with you, but they don't want to express it. 4 cups, 4 coins. This person is just acting like they're not interested in you, and they're keeping you guessing, and they're hurting themselves. Bottom line, Leo, this person feels like if you knew how much they really loved you, and deep inside they have the King of Wands here, you are top notch. They are so jealous of you. They are jealous that you could be with other people, that you could connect, that as soon as you get what you want, you're not gonna be happy with them. The 4 of Cups. You have somebody here that doesn't feel like they can give you what you really want or need. Maybe, once you realize that, you're going to move on. You're not going to be, now you might be saying that's not true, but this person is showing up on this table as feeling like that. And the 6 of Pentacles, it's like, this is where your lesson is. You can only give so much to somebody who, only wants to give what they want when they want it, and then pulls away their energy when they're emotional. And this does show me an energy of kind of a depression, and somebody could be depressing you, especially if you're living with them or you connect with them, or you're over here trying. You feel like there's a magnetic connection between the two of you because they care about you. But it's going to drain you. So your lesson is, how long can you give? How much can you give? So I am getting that energy, and that you might be starting to pull your attention away from this person. But as you do, I am seeing this person's kind of breadcrumbing you this week. So the breadcrumbing is coming through, though, as testing the waters. This person always kind of keeps you on the line or is testing the waters to make sure you haven't completely gone anywhere. You haven't gone on, but it does look like they're on a mission to try and reconnect with you, come back around, or keep tabs of you. You got Pisces strong here, Aries, Leo, Sag, and you have fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Let's see Aries through Pisces. All right. Let's see your person. I don't want to let you go. Bottom. Aries, I fear that you will reject me. Taurus, I would do it all again in a heartbeat. So Taurus could be coming back around for you. Gemini, I want to tell you so much. So it's like a Gemini going to open up communication with you this week. Cancer, I watch your social media. Leo, I'm waiting for an apology. It could be you or your Leo. Virgo, I hide my feelings. Libra, I trusted you. So Libra calling you out, saying you broke their trust. Scorpio, I know more than you think. That's spooky. I know. Oh. Ah. Sagittarius, I want to make amends. Capricorn, I know you're watching me. Spooky. Telling you, the vibe. I mean, it's like it was in your reading. Aquarius, I fantasize about you. And Pisces, I'm sorry. You may get an apology from a Pisces. I love you, Sarah. All right, let's go. 139. All right, get some gum and then. Oh, Amanda. Aw, thank you. I appreciate your kind words. All right, Virgo. You're welcome, Leo. You guys are awesome. Always just check up on me, hit those likes and comments, and say happy birthday to Cancer. And that's all I need to see for your appreciation and your energy here when you're with me. Thank you. It all helps. All right, let's see. Virgo. Oh, I read his mind. We're all a version of each other. I used to say at the beginning of my channel when I first started that I was the person that you all, I'm the runner in a relationship, and so maybe that's why you think that. Fear of commitment. All right, 140. All right, 140, 40. All right, Virgo. All right, so let's see inside their heart. Let's see, we're looking at feelings this week and any potential actions for my Virgos. Oh, the Empress just came out. You're the first one to get her today. So somebody finds you beautiful. Beautiful. Inside and out. Natural. A natural beauty. Very kind and loving. If you are, obviously, I'm just going to throw out the obviouses. The obvious. If you're a mother or you're a parent, doesn't matter your gender, but this person just loves how you are, loves how you take care of things, take care of biz. All right, and what they're hiding from you, the Chariot card. Somebody feels very drawn to you. All right, but they get triggered easy. They don't like being away from you. Separation anxiety. I always see this with this dog. I love this dog in this picture. This person's very loyal to you, and it just feels like I've taken on too much. This person would do. I'm also getting. I'm kind of getting a download of a bunch of things. It's a good energy so far. Let's go with that before a bunch of things just wants to fall. It's like I would do anything. Maybe I take on too much, and maybe I'm careless at times. Sort of getting a channel there. You seem to have everything together, Virgo. You're very loving, very nurturing, and I'm irresponsible. Or it's not that this person's irresponsible. It's that they take on a lot, and then they take on too much, and then things fall off the table, or they get overwhelmed, and maybe they overreact, or things move too fast, and they just take off more than they bite more than they can chew. And then sometimes with this energy, you bite more than you can chew, you end up dropping everything. Hello. All right. This person's got a winning spirit. It's like when they come in like I've got this, we can, all this, we can do all this stuff, we can go, 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 go. But then everything gets all, a lot of pressure, and then this person caves, and they get triggered and then sometimes they get triggered by too much responsibility too. I just broke out in a sweat with your person. They're breaking you out in a sweat, Virgo. This person's stressing you out. It's like, come on. It's like 1 minute it's all, and then the next minute it's, why does it got to be so difficult? Why? They think you're dating other people. What do they want? 10 of coins with you. All right, Virgo. All right, this is when, all right, so they think you're hot. They think you got it going on. They think that you know, you're the Knight of Wands, or maybe you're getting ready to go on a date or plan a date, or you know, or you're pissed off at them, all right? Because this Knight of Wands, you know, he's determined, but he's got a pissed off face too. You're very focused and you get shit done. We know that about you. Now, you've got this energy about you that scares them. And it seems like, you know, you could have anybody you wanted, but you're also very ambitious and you got it together. Because the thing about the Knight of Wands is he gonna get shit done. He's one of the most ambitious knights there are. And that, you know, maybe your person can't keep up with you. But they long to be together with you. This is the Ten of Pentacles. So you're looking at somebody here who saw you taking care of them. Saw you, you know, can't just being the one. This is marriage. This is, you know, family. This is growing a family with you. I think the responsibility got to them. I think the responsibility gets to them. That's it. I think it's scary. I think that, you know, if this person, like I said, they try to keep up with you, they want this, and then they get overwhelmed, and then, you know, shit starts to crumble and fall apart between the two of you. This week, 5 of Wands, some kind of conflict coming in with you guys. But also, maybe we can back up a minute here before things get too heavy. Why are you connected? 2 of Coins. Anything else? The Page of Wands. You're dealing with somebody. All right, you're the mama. You're the mama bear, Virgo. Male, female, daddy bear. You're the daddy bear, the mama bear. You're dealing with somebody who's a little bit more, little less experienced than you are. Maybe impulsive. This person, very inquisitive. This person is very fun. But the problem is, you know, it goes, you know, back and forth. This is about adapting to this person's personality. And it could frustrate you. It could really, on one hand, I feel like this person excites you and you see this person as your long-term person. You see this person, I mean, you're not going to invest in this person if you didn't see something, right? And be here anyways. But you're a step ahead of this person. And it just means, you know, it's going to be sometimes always aggravating for you with this person. You're going to be going back and forth constantly with this person. And this is, you know, if there is anybody that can adapt, it would be you. You'd be able to figure it out and go. But maybe sometimes it just really weighs on you and it becomes too much at times. And this person's immature or impulsivity or childish behavior might, you know, cause conflict, obviously. And it looks like there could be some more of that coming in. Now, this person, on one hand, is like, I love the energy I get from Virgo. I love the attention I get from Virgo. This person feels secure, could feel long-term security, stability with you, safe with you. Their spirit, they feel connected to you. They feel drawn to you. They feel you guys, you know, could potentially have something long-term, but then as soon as you press the gas, this person starts to panic. And a Knight of Wands, when the Knight of Wands presses the gas, man, this is like a comet. 0 to 100 in less than a second. So you've got a decision to make when it comes to this person, because it's not that this person doesn't love you or is not into you, very passionate about you, but you're a step up, a little bit more responsible, or you can handle more. And some of you might be like, well, I'm not asking for too much. Well, that's what you think. It's hard to judge yourself. You're just on a different playing field, and somebody else, tries to keep up with you and then can't handle it, can't keep up. And then starts to feel the weight of the world or the pressure on them. Your person, kind of feels like they want to be taken care of and can't always step up to the plate to be the one to take care of everything else. And so they may not meet your expectations, which can really frustrate you. And then it can turn into this frustration. It can turn into a war between the two of you, where you start to wonder what the fuck's wrong. And this person's like, I'm a page, I'm going to run. I don't know what's wrong. It's too much. I just didn't know how to tell you. That's all it is it's just that you are going to be the one that is the more responsible one in this relationship until this person figures their shit out. You're like top notch when it comes to how I would see my life. I could be well taken care of. This would be a great life to live with, Virgo. I'd be taken care of. You're very ambitious. You got it going on. Some of you must be well off or working towards being well off, or you have goals, you have plans. And your person might be a step behind you, still trying to figure out, what's going on. And really, this reading, what I see is this person sees potential with you guys moving forward. They just can't always meet your needs right now, and the pressure gets to them. So we'll dive in for a second, but let's see what else is influencing this. It's one of those, your heart wants what it wants, and everybody thinks love's all you need. But that's not true when the bills aren't getting paid. That goes out the window after the honeymoon's over. I don't care, Mom. I love him. Will you love him in 10 years? All right. So there's no doubt in my mind this person's impression of you. All right. You got it going on. You look good. You look good in person. You look good to other people. You attract other people. This person may feel like you could have anybody you want. All right. There's something about your aura, your appearance. This person's, there is no doubt that what I'm seeing on this table, that this person doesn't think you're the hottest person they could probably ever get. All right. They love your attitude, and you've impacted this person's life. You've shown them. You show them what to strive for, or what they can go for, or what to do in life, But the thing is you're just a step ahead, a step beyond, and they can't keep up with you. I've got Chiron energy too, though. So this person you could be triggering this person into some healing, which is why I see the Two of Pentacles is saying, do your thing. Let go of the grip a little bit on this. Do your thing. The Two of Pentacles is telling me you still got time here. You still got, things could still play out in the future with this relationship. There's a lot of fire here. Let's clarify this week, their feelings is the Chariot. It seems like this person feels like one of those people who could get over something easy, but that could frustrate you. So you could get triggered with this person, and then this person will get over it easy with that Page of Wands energy and forget about it. But it seems like it's harder for you to forget about shit that's happened. Like you may have let things slide so many times, and it just, you're not wanting to let things slide anymore. This person may feel called to come in towards you again this week. It could cause some conflict or challenges. And it could be because you feel like this person just wants to kind of grace past everything. The Hierophant is showing up in the King of Cups. They have deep feelings for you. All right. You're the one, this person, they probably have never felt this deep for anybody before, but that doesn't mean somebody is going to be able to be responsible either. But it shows they have a strong commitment to you. They feel very loyal to you on a very deep level. Right, and the Queen of Wands, showing up, and the Two of Wands. This is what's going to frustrate you this week. You may be ready to make plans. You may talk to this person. You may be, hey, you gotta, go back. You don't have to be. This person might make plans with you, and then next thing you know, cancel or change plans, or like you're ready. You would have everything mapped out and ready to go, but it feels as though you've got a lot of shit going on, and this person keeps you kind of waiting or guessing and not sure. But it looks like they could trigger you this week. You may communicate with this person. It seems like there could be an argument, there could be some frustration, but on your part, because you're ready to go, you're ready to do something, and this person can't seem to make a decision. All right, so it does seem like things are up in the air this week. A lot of passion, and I got the Ace of Wands, a lot of communication with this person, or they're initiating communication. But the conflict is this person challenges you with, where's this going? What's going on? And that's what I got. So hopefully that can help you out. Hopefully that can help you out. I got Taurus, Libra, and Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer energy for you. All right. Where's my Virgos? In there. Let's see Aries through Pisces. All right. Where's my Virgos? All right, let's see. Aries through Pisces. All right. I admire you. Just flew out, Virgo. So we can see somebody. There's no doubt in my mind with what I see on the cards. Remember, I'm reading the cards here. All right. Aries, I can't be with you right now. All right. So obviously there's either a third party or you guys just recently gone through something and you guys need space. Taurus, I can't reach out. Same thing. Gemini, I was careless with you. You may get an apology. Cancer, I need security. You may get Cancer wanting to commit. Seems like they really want things to stabilize between the two of you. Leo, I'm not financially stable. Right? You may think I am, but I'm not. All right, Virgo, I pretend that I don't care, but you know I do. Libra, I'm waiting for an apology. Scorpio, I feel a sexual tension. All right. Sag, we're more alike than I admit. All right, some stubbornness there. Capricorn, I want you so badly. And Aquarius, do I still have a chance with you? And Pisces, I don't know what you want. I don't know what to give you. All right, guys. Yes, I'm doing paid mini readings after this. If you guys want to hang out with me, it'll be at 4 o'clock. It'll be a short one today because I got an appointment to go look at places later. Time to get balanced. Absolutely, Libra. Let me see. Libra, there's my Libra. Right out the gate. 2. No, not 220. 20. I can't see, guys. All right, 201. All right, let's see inside their heart. Hello, Irina. Libra. Libra rising. All right, Page of Swords. Somebody wants to tell you something. All right. The Death card. The 9 of Coins. Lover's card. Somebody getting triggered by you? 9 of Swords. Their fear. Somebody's starting to freak out. The Sun card. So what is going on? What they want is the Sun card. They want you guys, they want to see this go somewhere. But why is the Death card showing up in what they're acting like, them, and their feelings, the 9 of Coins? This person is falling in love with you and is freaking out. This week, though, the Emperor card, looks like they're mapping out a plan to move forward. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This relationship, I just got testing your logic, this relationship isn't going to make sense to anybody. And I don't know if you've pulled away your energy or your person has pulled away. It could be a mirroring effect, all right? With the trigger being you, the Lover's card. There feels like the both of you are not seeing each other for what's really happening here. And you're triggering each other. With this 9 of Swords, there's either, just too much thinking about everything, too much worrying about everything, too much losing sleep over shit. And this is one of these things where there's no logic behind love. There's no logic here. There is just let's be. Let's have fun. Let's just be. The Sun card. Let's just have fun and see where things go. And the Sun card is enjoying the moment. this person may have more feelings for you than they're letting on. That, you know, you got the King of Swords. The King of Swords is not going to want to express their feelings right away. You know, they might want to talk about them. They might, you know, both of you might be talking too much about trying to make sense of everything. And to me, it feels like your person too, the Nine of Pentacles, can be a very independent person. Newly independent, newly single, with this energy, the Death and the Nine of Coins, because this is them. And, you know, and it's making a choice to let love in, making a choice to fall in love again, be in love again. And I just get that they get caught up in their head over this. They let their past ghosts haunt them. Triggers. Maybe it's too fresh of a wound for this person. They are somebody here. I mean, the way they feel about you, though, the Nine of Pentacles, also like maybe I'm reading this wrong here. You're so independent. You're good to go. You do your thing. And maybe you're not expressing enough how you feel. But I'm seeing a mirroring effect. Like you both are doing something back and forth to each other, trying to make sense of a situation that it's just telling me that you guys are in love or fallen in love or been in love, but you know, shit happens. Maybe you guys, a lot of shit has happened between the two of you. Somebody could be regretting ending a relationship with you with this Death card. Maybe it's really not over. They just need a little bit of time to be by themselves. I got Leo energy and Aries energy. But this week, it shows me somebody wants to figure out what's next. Plan the next move. Something's got to give here. Something's got to happen here between the two of you. You got this energy here. This person does not like not knowing what's happening. And they may feel like they don't know what's going on with you emotionally, because this is your energy. Unless you're being cold to this person. If you're being cold to this person, I can see why the Nine of Swords, they're regretting something that they said or did. You got them constantly thinking, you know, or feeling guilty about something. Because, and the way they feel about you, for some of you Libras, this may have, you may have stepped into your power because of something this person said or did. And the Nine of Pentacles shows me, you know, they feel like you look good, you've got it going on, so you've been working on yourself, you're independent. You know, maybe you have choices, maybe you're dating somebody, maybe you're looking good, you're attracting people in, because this can be a card of dating too. And now they long to be with you. They see you looking good and they long to be with you, but you're being cold to them. It looks like they're going to try and make a move this week. Make peace, start something, build something with you. You got the Emperor card. This is somebody who's serious about you. But, you know, you might have a choice here. You have a choice between, you know, it could even be a past lover, new lover, with this card coming in. And somebody may see you as having choices. And that could be stressing them out. Because you know, the Death card here, you may have ended something with somebody. And I have Scorpio energy here. I have Gemini energy. I have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Leo energy. So you might have somebody kicking themselves in the ass because, you know, either they see you looking independent and good, and now they're seeing you look available to other people, whereas maybe for a minute there you weren't giving off that impression, but now they're seeing you in a different light, and now they're going, oh shit. All right. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, right there. So somebody burning up. Let's see what else I get here before I clarify. Somebody doesn't like to see you having fun. Or they want to go back to the good old days. Pink Moon, new and exciting opportunities. It says focus on the new. All right. And this is your first. So some of you might be taken. This is you starting a new relationship, and you might have somebody here that's seeing you. You ended something and seeing you moving on, trying to find your happiness, and now they're wanting their happiness back with you. They see you trying to do your own thing. And if this is a new love, you just got them stressing out, trying to figure everything out that you feel. They're wanting to see things go with you. They're wanting to, they're falling in love with you. But you're giving off a King of Swords impression. And so you may have this person second guessing themselves, second guessing your feelings for them. It's an Aries too. And so you know what though? This person going to step up. They're going to step up their game this week. That's what I am getting here. So let's clarify. All right. So somebody may be acting like it's over for some of you, or they, and I'm getting the Three of Cups. And we got the Death card again. So, I do see somebody here trying to still talk to you, still hang out with you, still get together. They're still in your friends group, or maybe you talk to them still occasionally. They're not over you, whoever this person is, or it's somebody here that is newly free, like I said in the beginning, and they're into you, and they're more into you than they're letting on. But their deeper feelings for you, the Nine of Coins and the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. This is somebody here feeling like you got it going on, and you might be, you may reject them. You're either falling in love with, into somebody else, and this person doesn't think that you're as into them as you're letting on. And I am getting that this person is falling in love with you. You, the King of Cups, you're just being the King of Cups. You're just being all chill and cool, acting like you don't really know what's going on. But I got and you're stressing somebody out. So you got a couple kings showing up here. You got a King of Cups and you got a King of Swords, and you got the Lover's card. So you may have choices and you know it. You have a couple people going on in your life. You already know it. If not, don't worry about it. But it does seem like you've got a couple people, if that's the case, really stressing over, what are you really thinking? What do you really want? You're being a little distant. And if some of you are questioning the relationship before you're just letting it really happen, Spirit's like, you just gotta let love in and follow it. Stop trying to make sense out of every little thing that's happening. Maybe not, if this is you, maybe not question everything as it's happening and just let love happen. I am seeing that whether it's you or your person, you guys just have to try and you're overthinking every little move or make that's going on in a relationship. And the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords is like making this harder than it has to be. Your person's next move, right? We got the Moon card. You got somebody like losing sleep at night, really conflicted about what to do, but yet wants to step up and connect with you this week and see where things go. So making some sort of plans this week, maybe for a date. And I got the Ace of Wands. And so it does seem like somebody's going to initiate contact. It looks like regardless of the pressure this person's feeling, they're going to initiate some sort of contact with you. For some of you, it could be a reconciliation with somebody here who's afraid that you're moving on from them. But my Libras have choices this week. Clearly, something's not over with somebody. And they may be acting more friendly with you this week than normal, especially if they think that you are moving on. All right. Drama with Libra. All right, let's see the truth. If it's not your reading, don't read into it. All right. Aries through Pisces. Can't always be your reading. All right. Aries, I took the easy way out. So obviously Aries ended something prematurely and they might be seeing you, moving on or trying to move on, and they're not over you. So they could be trying to weasel their way back in this week. Taurus, I don't know what to say to you. All right. I wasn't honest. Gemini, I am different now. I've changed. Cancer, I have too much to lose. All right, so that's why I'm not making a move. Leo, I know more than you think. I know what you're up to. Virgo, I'm waiting for an apology. Libra, I know you're watching me. I know you're keeping tabs. So some of you, that's your story and you know what's going on. You're either trying to trigger somebody, play somebody. Scorpio, I hope I will see you again sometime. Sagittarius, sometimes I hear your voice. Capricorn, I trusted you. You broke my trust. Aquarius, I fantasize about you. And Pisces, we are not right for each other, and we both know this. All right. Somebody doesn't want to let you go, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Don't forget, happy birthday to Cancer under the video if you want to win a personal reading. And I will announce the winner this week at some point, probably by Friday, for who won last. And let's go. 219. All right, where's my tails? I need somebody. I can't copy and paste it though right now. So I got to find a phoenix and put a phoenix in there. Hello, Nancy. Good morning, Tiffy. All right, Scorpio. I can't copy and paste that. I'll have to find one and just remember to do it later. All right. Oh, poolside. Yay. That's where I'm going to be soon, too. Let's see. Scorpio. All right, let's see what's going on in the drama of Scorpio. Ace of Wands, looking good already. Somebody got you on their mind. The Empress. Virgo had that. Queen of Wands. All right, let's see. So this is their deep, what they're not showing you, but this is on the outside here, the Empress card, them. Taurus, Libra, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. But, you know, they're triggered, right? They are getting triggered for some reason, so we'll have to see why. And we got the King of Swords here. They feel like you're pulling away from them. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But they want you. All right. This week, the Eight of Pentacles. What is the connection here? The Five of Swords. All right. You know, well, this person gonna have to step up their game a little bit and trust you. Somebody very attracted to you. You know, there's something about your personality that lights this person up. You're showing up for them as the Empress and the Queen of Wands. You know, this person, you must know this person cares about you. All right. You know it. There's been, you know, you've got your claws in them, your stinger in them. Right. But you got them sweating things. You're acting a way that they're not used to. And this King of Swords here, what scares them is that you've become very distant. And even when you're talking to them, so even if some of you are like, well, I'm trying to talk to them and blah, 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 that's the King of Swords. You're not being that sweet, loving, I trust you, bubbly, glowing, charming, sweet Scorpio self. And it's stressing them out. You know, maybe they gave you a reason. I don't know. Obviously, you're here. But the Nine of Wands here is what triggers them is they know that you've gone through enough many times with these people. This person may have pushed you too far, pushed your trust too far, you know, I will say, you know, if this is a newer relationship, you might be giving off a warrior attitude too right now. Like at first you were giving off a very loving vibe, very, very nurturing vibe and sensual vibe. And then all of a sudden now, I don't know, you're giving off a, you know, don't fuck with me vibe. But I do feel like this is somebody that you're constantly thinking about you, very attracted to you, but is wanting this side, misses this side. You know, maybe you're meant to teach this person not to lie. That was a funny laugh. You know, maybe you're here to, because this is why, what's the deeper reason you're connected to Five of Swords? Don't lie to me. This is, the King of Swords is Excalibur, King Arthur. All right. Militant, don't lie to me and I won't cut you out. You know, it's all or nothing. You know, sometimes maybe somebody needs to come clean with you, right? Am I? You're talking to a Scorpio here, right? So if I throw my, if I'm showing you this, it's because it's the, you know, it's my truth, right? Don't fuck with me. I'm here to tell you, don't lie. If you don't lie to a Scorpio, even if they don't want to hear what you have to say, they will love you when they get over it. But if you lie to them, I don't know, good luck. If you bullshit and lie, if you don't, they'll forgive you. They will forgive you like it was nothing later. It doesn't matter. All right. You know, they may act like they won't, but this Five of Swords, though, somebody here left you guessing, or somebody keeps you guessing, or somebody is just confused with you. You know, it's come clean, be right, you know, show up, don't lie, be real. And you'll get this back, right? You'll get this back because somebody really has a lot or missing this about you. So I am seeing the Magician card here show up. And it's like this person is thinking about you constantly. What they hope for is to like have that attraction, have that energy back that you were once given them. So, like I said, if you're talking to this person right now and you're showing up as a King of Swords, they know that they either fucked up and they can't get you to just show up as the Empress that you are. You got to earn that back. Right? That's what some of you are saying here. Well, I have every right to be this cold ass bitch. Well, you know, they can hope all they want. Eight of Pentacles, step up. Make it right. Make it right. So let's clarify a little bit because the story may change a little bit, but let's see. Looks like somebody is very committed to you, very loyal to you, or realizing the consequences of something, you know. But the Eight of Pentacles is showing here that somebody does want to work it out with you. So if you've been in a Seven of Pentacles energy with somebody, and the Seven of Pentacles is like, I feel like it's stuck. Where's this going? I don't even know if I should invest in this anymore. The Eight of Pentacles tells me it looks like somebody wants to work something. They're coming around this week to work it out. They want to at least see or find closure. Look at this. You've either gone distant or cold on somebody. But this card is telling you to express yourself. Mars, 10th house, let's see. Aquarius energy. Somebody, like, you've got a very strong Aquarius energy showing up. So very independent. And it seems like you are giving off a very different energy than you normally give off to this person. Let's clarify it for you. Maybe you're seeing things clearer now. You got Libra, Taurus, you got an Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, and a strong Gemini. All right, so this person, the Empress energy, Justice card. Woo! The World card. What is up? The High Priestess. The Death card. Nine of Wands. I go, what's the Nine of Wands? And the Nine of Wands came out. So you, all right. Like, I know, Scorpio, that you would give this another go. All right. You're not done with this situation, but you definitely are giving off an impression that to this person that they've done you wrong. The Justice card and the World card, the Death card, and the High Priestess. You've shut somebody out. You've stopped something. You've ended something. You've changed. And the High Priestess is you got this person longing for you and now spying on you, keeping tabs of you. But the thing is that they know the consequences. And I'm repeating the same thing I already said. I don't know, will you get an answer this week? The Eight of Pentacles. So somebody broke your trust, and it's almost like they know they need what they need to do, but will they step up? And all I can say is that with all this major arcana here, the 5 cards here in your person is your person, you're their karma. They're meant to learn not to mess with you. Let's see the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. You are clearly moving on from a person, or you've decided to. I can see that in a heartbeat you would turn around, but you're definitely not showing interest in this person anymore. So this could be somebody from your past. This week, I got the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have the King. You have a couple people showing up here, and the 2 of Wands. So this week, you have a lot of people in your reading too. I didn't mention this. So I don't know if you're connecting to a lot of people right now, and you've got several people or somebody finding out that you're connecting to somebody else. That is showing up here. I don't know. Geez, Scorpio, you're talk about pulling out the popcorn right now. You're acting super distant and doing your own thing, and you've got several people showing up in your reading. You have options this week, but it does look like somebody's reaching out to you. And whether or not you get that, I'm sorry, we do see the Justice up here. Somebody's really afraid that you've moved on from them and you're connecting maybe with somebody else, or you have other options. All right, the 8 of Pentacles is showing me this person wants to work it out with you. But I'm not so sure that that you'll be able to reconcile. Yet you could reconcile, but will you be able to feel the same? I don't think so. That's what I've got. All right. I don't know what's going on anymore. Sorry. All right, Aries through Pisces. Yeah, I like options. I couldn't, that one was getting to be too much. Sorry, Scorpio. I was like, you got the message at the beginning, and sometimes the message, that's just it. Seems like the same, for me, it seems like the same story. And I don't know. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Either you've had a lot of people do you wrong, and it's all going to come to a head this week. I'm still trying to figure it out for you. Let's see. Aries, I'm waiting for an apology. Aries is waiting for an apology. Taurus, I don't know why this happened. I don't even know why. Can we figure it out? Gemini, I am different now. I'm not the same person you remember. Cancer, I can't be with you right now. Leo, I still have feelings for you. Virgo, I miss hearing your voice. Libra, I pretend that I don't care. Scorpio, I want you so badly. Sagittarius, leaving you hurt me too. Capricorn, I miss seeing you. Aquarius, I see life differently now. And Pisces, I feel so happy with you. Yeah. I think I could have went into it a lot longer. You know what I was just thinking too, but I doubt it would work. Some of these readings get so long and I have to shorten them. And then I'm like, maybe I should do an all signs part 1, part 2, but those never work when we do them like that. We have to do them all together. And I don't like to rush a reading, but you know, let's see, 237. All right. Let's see. You're welcome. Thank you. What's more stubborn than a Taurus? 2 Taurus. All right. Sag, you're welcome. All right, Sagittarius. All right, Sag. Let's lighten it up for Sag. All right, got Leo energy. All right, so I said let's lighten it up for Sag and we get all this fire coming in. All right. Somebody thinking you looking good. Good start. All right. Hanged Man. The challenge, their fear. What they want, the Fool card. 7 of Swords, their actions this week, and the Sun card, though. All right. So I said let's lighten it up, and this is very much lightening it up. All right. 9 of Wands, 4 of Swords. This person might overreact or get triggered real fast, real easily, but it seems like they get over it quick too. Page of Cups. So somebody building a crush on you, somebody is building feelings for you, And when the pressure starts to, go, when this person feels any kind of pressure, you get a Fool energy. They get triggered. So it's like this person really, it feels like a newer energy. It's like it goes fast. This person, though, likes things to go fast. They like things to be exciting and very passionate. But they're also a very independent person as well, too. And so they may leave you hanging at times. It may seem like things are going, it's a new experience for this person. Everything's going fast, and then it feels short-lived. It feels, okay, 1 minute it's going super fast and then it's done. What's happening here? Are they lying to me? No, I don't think so. Not according to these cards. But what I'm seeing is this person, they take pauses when they get triggered. If things are moving too fast, they back up. If things, things might get too exciting too fast, things might just, seem like crazy exciting. This person's a in the moment type of person. They also love this about you. They love how fun and exciting things might be. But at the same time, there's a lot of passion here, but I'm not seeing a lot of grounding. I'm not seeing a lot of commitment. I'm seeing this person is very much independent and used to being, maybe they're very single and they're just used to being by themselves. That could be the case. They like being by themselves. You might be coming on strong. This person may come on strong to you, and that could throw you off. It could be you do it to each other, things are very intense, very passionate between the two of you. And then all of a sudden it stops, pause. It's new. It seems like a new experience, and you may seriously trigger this person. The Nine of Wands, they've been down this road before. But the Four of Swords also tells me this person just overreacts. Very dramatic type of person. I see that they are very attracted to you more than they're letting on. I've got a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag here. So it's somebody that, very attracted to you, very attracted to the sexual energy. And like I said, this person on their side, they could be somebody that comes on strong and leads you on for a second. And then you're like, whoa, what happened? They pulled away. They'll be right back. It just seems like this person is more playful. They might be addicted to that kind of drama. The Sun card, though, tells me that you have a really good connection. It's developing. There's room for growth here. But it is about, playfulness, staying in the moment, and not rushing things. The Fool card, you could be dealing with somebody who's got a little bit of a fear of commitment. But what they do desire is to see where things go with you. There just seems to be they hit the brakes every now and then, which out of fear, this person hits the brakes. I've got Pisces energy here, Aries energy, Leo, Sag. And, it seems as though the more they develop feelings for you, or the more they see that things can move further, or they're moving along, all of a sudden, I think this person just is addicted to their own drama, creates some sort of drama, and backs off a little bit. And so this week, it does show that they could get triggered by you a little bit, and they could potentially back up a little bit. All right. But don't let that, make you second guess the fact that this person isn't very passionate about you. I just have the drama. Let's see. What else can you tell me before I clarify this for Sagittarius? All right. Once in a lifetime opportunity. All right. So this person feels like you are rare and they're actually lucky to have met you. And it seems like this person doesn't want to lose their chance or miss this chance with you, but also things could be moving kind of fast and with this person, like I said. So it's the same, the hanged man could trigger you a little bit this week. It doesn't look like this person is being dishonest with you or is not somebody that is not worth trying to see where things go. Seems like a playful energy, but that is the problem that I am seeing. King of Wands again. So you get into strong Leo, but you got Leo, Aries, Sag. You have somebody that is very passionate, follows their impulses. So that's why I'm feeling like this person will, follow through with plans with you. They will reach out, they will connect with you, but also this is somebody that can come on strong or also be very dramatic, especially if they have any kind of trust issues or trigger issues. I have Two of Wands, so it does seem like they go back and forth a little bit. You are somebody that is maybe a little bit different than what they're used to. They're stepping outside the box here, and maybe they've been single for a while. They could even be a parent, single parent, or not a parent. And you're somebody that has kids. And this is somebody that is saying, hell with it. I need to give this a shot regardless. And I have the King of Cups, right? So this person feels deeper feelings for you. It could be also for some of you Sages, you have two kings showing up on the table. So it does seem like you may have a couple people that have feelings for you. Choice is yours. But I am seeing that you have somebody here that ultimately wants to see where things go with you. They have deeper feelings for you and emerging anyways. And there's room for growth here in this relationship. I have the Four of Pentacles here. So it's like you got somebody hooked. All right. Let's see. Aries-Pisces. Hello, Brianna. Hello, David. All right, so Sag, yours is pretty much straight and to the point. Didn't need to bring too much drama in that. All right, let's see Aries-Pisces. Aries finds you so attractive. So your fire signs are going to come in pretty strong for you because fire, it seems like you're attracting a fire. Taurus, I feel the sexual tension. Gemini, I can't be with you right now. Cancer, I miss being with you. Leo, I am not over you. Virgo, I'm not financially stable right now, so that's the issue, and they probably don't want you to know. Libra, you didn't see my tears. Scorpio, we're not right for each other. Sagittarius, I hope I'll see you again sometime. Capricorn, do I still have a chance? Aquarius, I couldn't tell you face to face. It was too hard. And Pisces, sometimes I hear your voice. I can still see you there. Thank you. I may have to change the time again on this one. I am going live after this. It looks like I'm going to have to change the time. My readings are getting so long. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Did I miss something? Oh, wait a minute. Barb. Hello, Barb. She's back. All right. Don't forget, yeah, you guys can check out my membership. We do energy checks and things like that over there. All right. 250. Hmm. All right. All right. Here comes my Capricorns. Oh, Charlene. Thank you. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. I'm glad you're listening at work. We work too much. All right, Capricorn. Let's see your person. The Hermit card. Being a little distant, but the Temperance card. Kind of going with the flow. The Three of Wands. How they view you. And the challenge, though. Right? Their fear. The Hanged Man. You got somebody here who's just set in their ways. Somebody who's just not sure what they want right now. But they're not letting go of the idea of things moving forward. That chapter, that story has not been written yet. Very positive attitude towards you when they think about you. They just don't know what's next. You know, this is somebody that if they're thinking about you or there's some distance between the two of you, you know, they're just hoping for the best. You know, things are going to work itself out. They still see the possibility. Four of Coins. This is somebody who has not let go of you, won't let go of you, and is very possessive of you. Actually gets kind of jealous at the thought of you being with somebody else. But they've got you kind of hanging there like what? For some reason, the situation's on hold. This week, you could see some movement. Six of Swords. Why? What's the deeper reason you're connected? The Two of Cups. We felt a love. We pinky swore would be together forever. You know, this relationship there's a love there. All right. Sometimes, you know, how the story plays out is unique, that's why you can't let anybody tell you anything. Nobody can tell you what to feel. You felt it, your person felt something. But it doesn't mean shit if it's not in the reality just yet, you know? It's like we felt something, but for some reason there's distance. This person feels like there's been, you know, they're a very distant type of person. They're used to being kind of introverted and alone. This is somebody that likes to go up to the mountains by themselves and I could totally live in Alaska by myself and not even see the world and be fine, right? And that can be hard for somebody who is not like that. If you're not like that, if you're somebody who needs somebody with you every day, you're going to find it hard to connect with. You're going to be constantly feeling like, what the hell? I'm just hanging here. What the hell's going on? And you've got somebody here that sees a future. You know, they've seen a future with you. They've thought about it, but they don't know. This is somebody that does not know what's next, and they're not in a rush. They're like the type of person that is going with the flow and is like, hey, you know, if it happens, it happens. I'm here for the journey, the experience. You know, and it could be somebody that just has not really let go of you, even if you thought they have. You know, it's not with these cards. This week there could be movement where the Six of Swords, where things are starting to clear up between you and another person. You know, finally knowing where things are going, maybe. If this person's got you constantly worrying what's next, this is you, the Three of Wands. Always has you kind of waiting, guessing, hanging there. And, you know, this gives you too much time to ruminate and fantasize about what's next. And your person's doing absolutely nothing but hanging out by themselves. Especially if you're worried or wondering. You know, you got this kind of energy here and you're over here going, oh my God, what are they up to? What are they doing? Blah, blah, blah. They're doing nothing but chilling. Maybe acting like they got a lot going on, but this person doesn't have a lot going on. I got the Star card, right? So it's like, this person, you're probably the last person that this person actually had feelings for, or, you know, has actually thought about. You're not dealing with somebody who wants to run out and be with everybody. You're dealing with somebody who wants to be by themselves or wanted to be by themselves for some time. And that's why you've been kind of in limbo. And the Three of Wands, your energy, you're ready for the next step. You're ready for marriage. You're ready for, all right, what's next? So you got two different types of personalities here. And, you know, and it's like this person feels as though, I'm going to clarify, feels as though they have great memories of you. The Star card, obviously very attracted to you, but let's see. You've got Virgo energy, Aquarius energy, Sag energy, and Pisces energy here. You want to get to the next chapter, and your person's like, I want to go walk the Appalachian. Page of Pentacles. So I am seeing this week you could see some movement with your person. The Chariot card. I see them rolling on in. But there is some sense of travel here. A journey, a road. They could be long distance. And so you might be wondering what they're up to. So if some of you are dealing with a long distance relationship, that vibe is coming through. If you came here to figure that out, and that's my message for you. You may be feeling stuck. You don't know where things are going. Well, it's because you're wanting action daily and somebody is like, yo, we got distance between us and I'm just doing my thing, right? kind of going with the flow. But they're showing up on this table as doing their own thing, just being by themselves, right? You know, they still want to see where things go with you. But I do see a road trip coming in. I see somebody here, you know, wanting to, or making plans or thinking about traveling or moving towards you, connecting with you here to see where things go, you know, or make plans with you. And I've got the 7 of Wands. So I do feel like this person doesn't like pressure. You know, right now, the 7 of Wands, the way they think, what they feel about you is the 7 of Wands and the Temperance card. They may feel like they know you want more from them. They know you need more from them. There could be a little bit of sense of pressure coming in. Like, now this person they want to be able to make this happen and go forward. And this 7 of Wands says this person will. It seems like in time, but they go with they dance to their own tune. And so if too much pressure comes on this person, they may back up a little bit, and that's what you're up against. You know, I have the King of Swords showing up here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So it could be, they leave you questioning, they go distant sometimes, right? They go distant from you. I know, I hear you. Too bad about pressure, that's life. But if you're the one that's hanging, they got the control over it, though. They can back up and say, well, sorry, I don't want to deal with it. So then you got them backing up. So it's not getting you anywhere. But they're still interested in you. That's the thing. All right, so I am seeing a shift in energy here. So we got the 8 of Wands here. We got 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. It feels like this person doesn't like you to feel like this, but and they know that they create some pressure with you. So I can see this person stepping up this week. The 8 of Wands, a shift in energy here. So where you might be feeling like you've been left hanging, you may get more communication this week on what's really happening behind the scenes. So maybe now you can kind of fill in the blanks and say, what's next? Let's turn the page. All right, the 4 of Coins, and we got the 5 of Wands. So again, I am seeing here this person desires to just go with the flow and not force things. I am feeling this person already feels like you guys are building something together. You have a foundation together. The 4 of Pentacles is showing they want to build with this. They still want to see where things go. But you've got somebody that's not quick to open their heart. They're not just going to dive in. Not this person here. All right. And we're seeing the 5 of Wands, and it just feels like this person doesn't like control. Like they like their own control. So this person does not like to be controlled or be forced into anything. All right. So that could be causing some triggering, especially when you're showing up just lighthearted over here. You're not showing up as some villain, by the way, Capricorn. I'm not trying to make you sound like you're being all controlling. That's not what's coming through here. All right. You're coming through as somebody that just wants to, all right, let's turn the page already. Let's move forward. Let's get things going. All right. But you're dealing with somebody that, like I said, doesn't like anybody to control their choices. They don't want to feel controlled. They want to do things at their own pace. And I got the 9 of Wands too. So I am seeing now that they will assert themselves. I am seeing, and moving forward a little bit. So maybe some pressure being released this week. Look, I have the 2 of Cups is telling me that this relationship is, you guys are connected. There is attraction there. You guys are completely opposite. And opposites attract at times. And the 2 of Cups is showing me that you are building some sort of foundation or relationship here based off of love. So there is possibly you guys communicating, reconciling, or connecting this week and deepening the connection. But that's what I got. All right. You're just like, I want to go already. I've been waiting long enough. Cancer energy, Aquarius, Virgo, Sag, Pisces. You had a lot of energies in there. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. I got my Aquarians building up. All right, let's see. All right, so let's see Aries. I hope I will see you again sometime. All right, so you know I got you on my mind. Taurus, in that moment I didn't care, and now I'm feeling like a bonehead. Gemini, I'm not financially stable, and that's why my focus is mainly on me and my finances. Cancer, I wish we could go back to the way things were. Leo, I lied to you. Virgo, I understand you better now. Libra, I'm waiting for an apology. Scorpio, you didn't imagine it. All right, I'm watching you. I'm thinking about you. I'm trying to reach out to you. Sagittarius, I daydream about a life with you. Capricorn, I want you so badly. And Aquarius, I can't reach out right now. Pisces, I never used to look at you in that way, but things have changed. All right. Let's see my Aquarius. Don't forget, happy birthday to Cancer now if you want to win a personal reading. Wow, these got long today. All right, Aquarius. My coffee got cold. All right. So, David, thank you. Thank you, Debbie, too. Let me just go. Hello. Thank you so much. And thank you, Debbie. This is one of my favorite t-shirts. All right. Lunch money. I like it. Let's see. All right. Aquarius, you got lovers. All right. So good. All right. These readings, only a couple people got lovers today. Got the love. All right. 10 of Wands, your person. 5 of Wands. Oh. 8 of Wands. And the Page of Swords. All right. So, look, you guys, a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Seems like a lot of communication issues here. Somebody afraid to say something, or, you know, things get tense or intense. This person thinks you get triggered easy. You got this person stressing out over what to say to you. Ooh. I just see my Aquarian here with the little glasses on, right? And I'm like, my Aquarius coming in, all shooting out the words like, "Ah!" You know? It looks like this person thinks you get triggered easy. And they're very passionate about you. But the eight of Wands, too, you might chat, and then get triggered real easy. And this person, it looks like you got them feeling like they bit off more than they can chew. And sometimes they don't know what to say. I've gotten to know my Aquarians over the past year. Outside of here too. You guys can I have noticed that my Aquarians, and I really like you guys. I set out on a mission to try and understand you guys. But they are not lying. Aquarians, you can detach from your emotions super quickly if you get triggered and pissed off enough. I can see you go from, I have an Aquarian friend, a guy friend up north. He'd be like socializing, so fun, and you pissed him off right there. And he can cut you off, like no other. I've seen it. I've seen you do it. All right. And, I love it. I'm a fixed sign. I'm a Scorpio. I can handle it. I can handle my Aquarians because I like it. I'm like no bullshit, but at the same time though, I wouldn't want you coming at me if they said they wanted space. They said they wanted space. Look at this poor doggy over here. You got... Oh. All right, I'm making myself laugh too much. All right, let's see. This person, let's see what they want. 9 of coins. They're gonna ground yourself. Let's ground yourself. Come on, I want this to work. Look at this week. They want to talk to you. They want to connect with you. You got this person with their tail between their legs going, what the fuck did I just get myself into? All right. They think you're competitive, you're fight. They get you going, and then Aquarius is. they got the Aquarius has got their boxing gloves on, right? You got their boxing gloves on. Don't piss me off this week. So just wear a t-shirt that says don't piss me off this week, all right? Somebody's got love for you, the Knight of Cups, but man, you trigger this person. This person triggers you, and then this person doesn't know what the hell to do. There seems to be a lot of passion and a lot of love here between the two of you. And it just, I do see that there's something this person says or does that irritates you. And maybe a discussion this week, maybe an honest discussion here, and maybe grounding oneself. Exactly. I hear you. I hear you. But, there does seem to be that you guys are hitting some sort of breaking point this week. You may find, some things might get out of hand at times. And that's what I'm seeing here, to be real. This person may feel like they just don't know how to put out the fire. And I got the 2 of Wands. It's like, but what other option do they have is what I got, because I just feel like the Knight of Cups, the connection here is you got this person's heart. It's just they don't know how to put out the fire, and it seems like it's just misunderstandings that happen between the two of you. And things are just moving fast. I see a lot of pressure. I see a lot of, I mean, 8, 9, and 10, 5 to 10 on a wands scale means there's a lot of pressure. Yeah, it could be passion, but there's still a lot of, so the Devil card. I pulled one more. I mean, this person just feels like you lose their shit on them. And I can see a lot of you are like, yeah, you have every right. The Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. I mean, it looks like this person wants to make it right with you. You know, and the thing is the Two of Wands, it's like, what other choice do I have? I have this love for you. I have this, you know, I feel connected with you, the Two of Cups. And it's just about figuring each other out, I guess, with the Page of Swords. I see lots of miscommunication in this relationship. And this person gets you going, you know. And if there's any kind of wine drinking or alcohol with this Devil card, this is when it can get worse between the two of you. The Magician, your person's so attracted to you otherwise, right? And the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant, right? So it's like, I know this person here, they see you, maybe they owe you an apology. They feel like they owe you an apology. They want to make it right. But again, at the same time, they sweat it confronting you because of this intensity. And I got the Five of Swords. That's your message, Aquarius. It feels defeated. I can't win this argument with you. The Nine of Swords. There's a lot of this, like I said, this person triggers you a lot. And so for each and every one of you, it's going to be different. If this person's been triggering you for a long time and there's just no way out, I don't know what to say. I'm not a counselor because there's love there. But there is a lot of the Devil, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords, and all this conflict here, which can be showing that there's shit that you both got to deal with. You guys are attached to each other. And again, it could be just don't text each other when you've had a glass of wine. There's the Two of Cups again. I see you guys just keep finding your way back to each other. There's a lot of love here. And the Nine of Pentacles is here again too, which is telling me that it's just about grounding our energies, you know, with this one. You got somebody over here with their tail between their legs. I love you guys. You guys are good sports. Like if I had to argue with somebody, I'll come get you. There's nobody else. If you want to argue with somebody, have an Aquarian on your side. Let's see. Let's see. All right, Aries. I miss hearing your voice. Taurus, do I still have a chance with you? Gemini, I don't know. I know you don't feel the same as you used to. Cancer, I lied to you. You might get an apology. Leo, I know more than you think. Virgo, I hide my true feelings. Libra, I've been struggling without you. Scorpio, I can still see you standing there. Sag, I don't know why this happened, why it keeps happening. Capricorn, I wonder how you feel. Aquarius, I still feel the pain, right? So I can see somebody really, really caused you. Pisces, I am in a committed relationship right now. All right. So that was my Aquarians. I got to change the time again, guys. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to be able to stay on late on the other one today. I'm going to see a place at 6:30. All right. So usually Spirit works out. All right. Pisces. All right. 321. All right. Let's go. We made it. All right. Pisces. Have a great day, Charlene. Thank you for being here. I know. That's what I'm thinking. Debbie, you know it. There's a couple places I'm looking at, and I have to keep thinking the same thing. If it's mine, it'll be mine. And that is it. All right. Pisces. I'm going to do a couple. All right, Pisces, 8 of Cups. You got your person, 2 of Coins. Back and forth. Let's see. The Sun card, though. They're deeper feelings for you. All right. You, the Ace of Swords. Something you said triggered them. Something you said the last time you talked to them. You brought some sort of clarity. Page of Wands. They may have said something impulsively or reacted a certain way, and you brought their attention to it, or you called them out, or they acted prematurely to something you said or an invitation or conversation you had. And now they're starting to go back and forth thinking, maybe I did overreact. So they desire the Queen of Cups, Pisces. They desire you. And this week I got Justice. All right, so the cards are reading just like that. I overreacted, or I was acting childish. I was acting like a pinhead. No, I'm playing. I gotta be careful. And you guys, the reason for this connection is the Hierophant, to teach you your values and commitment. All right. So it feels like your person may just react in the moment and wasn't thinking anything of it, or you guys were talking or texting, or the last time you were texting, there could have been a block, there could have been something that was said, and now you said something, and now this person is seeing things a little bit differently. Maybe I overreacted, maybe and this person could have been had a lot going on, right? They were just distracted. And so this person's a little wobbly with plans, right? wrong time. They were reaching out, or it just seems like there's always wrong timing. But I choose you. I mean, there's really no question here, and I apologize is what I'm getting. I got the Sun card, the way they feel about you, that they're not showing you how happy, how much they love you, or how into you they are. You got a Leo energy. You got Taurus and you got Libra. So this week it looks like they want to make it real with you. They want to finally make a decision. Be authentic. They may have been going back and forth. It was too soon a commitment, but it looks like somebody's got plans. They want this. All right, let's see. Let's clarify it. You know, and they may be going back and forth on whether or not they still, have a chance here. This person has a lot going on and could be confusing you. I see somebody with a child too, mother and child. So somebody could be dealing with children, dealing with family, a lot of responsibility. 9 of Pentacles and the Strength card. All right, so you've got somebody here, Pisces, that's independent, very strong-willed, Leo energy, working on themselves, working on their business. They got a lot going on. And it seems like they're ready for something. 1 minute, they're ready for something. And it seems like this person may struggle with, work and family relationship. They may make you emotional. They may trigger you because they can be overreactive, and they might even be immature at times, and be self-centered at times. And not in a bad way. It's just, this is somebody that's used to, they don't have kids, or they do, or you do, one or the other. And I just feel like this person under pressure may have said something or that they owe you an apology for. I got the Justice card again. That's twice. The Sun card and the Justice card. This is somebody who, feels good around you, feels like they can be good around you, and feels like they can be themselves, and they have, they've developed a good friendship with you in the past. They feel comfortable with you that way. But there's something you said to this person or asked them or wanted, and we got the Tower card, that they may have created some sort of argument or separation between the two of you. It could have been around a commitment, with this person being the 9 of Pentacles, because you got them 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. It's somebody that, I don't know if I want to be single or be in a relationship, right? And I got the 2 of Swords. So it just feels like your person couldn't make a decision, so they may have overreacted or made a blunt decision, and it wasn't exactly what they really wanted. So that's what I'm getting. I feel like somebody made a decision in the moment that wasn't what they truly were feeling, but it looks as though you said something, or maybe you gave them an ultimatum. They know you were right, and they may have hurt your feelings, but it looks like they want to make it right for you. They want to make something right, right? They definitely choose you. They definitely, feel a connection with you. 2 ways I can look at this. Either work gets in the way from relationship or commitment gets in the way of relationship. And one of you has, maybe you have a lot going on when it comes to family and kids or whatever, and this person may have been uncertain whether or not they wanted that. All right. But for whatever reason, something that you said or they said caused a tower moment, and this person may have overreacted and now regrets it. There it is. All right. But the connection here looks like this week you got somebody. All right. Look at that. 4 swords, apologizing for overreacting to something you said. And the reason you guys are connected, the deeper reason, the wisdom, the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune, it's a karmic situation. It looks as though you guys both met for a reason, and they will keep coming back around until you guys figure it out. All right. So I am seeing a karmic, a soul agreement between you and this person. You have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have Leo and Libra, very strong Libra, Taurus, and you have Leo, Aries, and Sag. But the biggest thing is that somebody here as a challenge is impulsive, and I got insulted. There was an insult, or somebody felt insulted. All right. Aries through Pisces. Let's go. You're welcome. All right. I don't want to let you go. Bottom line. Aries, I know you're watching me. Taurus, I miss hearing your voice. Gemini, I don't know what to say. You got me cornered. Cancer, I don't even know why this happened. Leo, you may get some apologies here. I hope I will see you again sometime. Virgo, I still have feelings for you. Libra, I am different now. I've changed. Scorpio, I need to focus on my healing. Sag, I know more than you think. Capricorn, we are more alike than I admit. Aquarius, I forgive you. And Pisces, ooh, I don't trust you. So Pisces, there's some trust going on there. All right, guys, I got to let you go real quick and get ready for the other one. I'm not going to be on very long today because I got some places to go, and I was too long today. Almost 3.5 hours. All right, guys, I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. You guys are amazing. David, thank you for that super sticker. Barb, welcome again. She's been an ongoing member, but it shows you is signing back up. Don't forget, I do have membership. You guys can get energy checks there too. I will be live next with some personal readings. And so good night, everybody. Thank you to my mods. Thank you so much. You guys, take care.